Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 21. There you go, 21 of the Late Night Cereal podcast. It's called that because we start every single one of these with a splash of milk, a bowl of cereal, and we talk about retro gaming and nostalgia, all the geeky, nerdy stuff. And before you actually pour your cereal while we do that. This is our very first live podcast. We've never done this before, I'll be honest. We're both very nervous. I've had to just dance beforehand to try and get all the nerves away, because it's kind of easy when you're doing offline, isn't it? We just kind of chat to each other and all that, and if anything really goes badly, then we can kind of we can just delete it afterwards or something like that. Which I haven't had to do that much, to be honest, not much. But this is our first live one, so what I will say is because this is very much different from a stream, we're going to try and just kind of continue with the actual podcast itself. We do have some community questions later on, but if you do want to get our attention, we will read super chats. So if anyone does spend money on super chats talking about what we're talking about, we will read those. But for the most part, we're going to try and do our podcast because, I think it's the sort of JR said about, good luck with the 2-hour deadline or whatever, because we know we tried this in the past, but I think being live might help us out. What do you think?
And also, when we do the podcast, we end up chatting for almost like another hour after the podcast as well.
Exactly.
Even longer.
Exactly, even longer. So we're going to try and condense it to 2 hours. But yeah, that is how this live podcast is going to work. So saying that, what is the cereal you've just poured milk into?
Right. So I couldn't decide what cereal I'm going to have tonight because I thought it's a special episode, so I've got to have my favourite cereal. But I can never
also say, why is it also a special episode before you show it off? Because we've got another reason to celebrate it for me.
Yeah, because literally this comes up to 1 year of doing the podcast.
1 year, guys. Insane. We've been doing this for 1 year. 1 year.
1 years.
1 year. We've done this for a whole year. I mean, we've talked bits often now and again because life's got in the way and all that stuff. But yeah,
and there's that elusive lost episode.
Oh, do you remember that?
Yeah,
we filmed a whole episode, and
it was just our best one, eh?
It was lost. I mean, it was like, all right, I'll go home. Yeah, it was a good one. Yeah, that's why we gave codes out for free money at the end.
I know. We gave away all our secrets.
So 1 year,
accidentally gave our pin codes, all sorts.
All the stuff. I mean, I'm glad it went around for many years. So what's your cereal?
Right, I couldn't decide which one I wanted for this special occasion. So let's see if we can work it out. Right, without me spilling it.
Is it Frosties?
Yes.
It looks like pasta or something.
Well, it does look weird, doesn't it? Well, not just that. Yeah, but it's not just Frosties.
Is it AI pasta? Is it AI Frosties?
It's weird, doesn't it? So the first one is Frosties.
Oh, wait a minute.
I got it on the way home.
I know where you're going with this.
And then the other one is
Frosties underwear. Oh,
I done a mixture because I thought I went, Danielle, which one should I do? And she went, why not both? So I'm doing a concoction of two cereals.
I don't know about this, mate. What
groundbreaking stuff on this podcast. I'm telling you.
Oh my god, you have to do this live. You have to embarrass me in front of everybody live. Cocoa Pops in Frosties.
Yeah,
you turn it into a buffet. It's
chocolatey.
Oh, this is bad. What is that? It's like soup. I don't like this.
You can hear it popping as well, but it's Frosties.
Oh no. What does it taste like?
I know, yeah.
Go on. Give us a verdict out of 10.
That works. It's like chocolate Frosties.
Oh, is it? What? So it's not like frosty chocolate. Chocolate? No, I don't know. Can't go the other way around. Frosty. I don't know why I'm trying to do that. But okay, what have I got?
What have you got? Not bland flakes, is it? No, it's chocolate shreddies.
It's Choco Wheaties. From
Wheaties, sorry.
Choco Wheaties, they're really cheap, but me and Lindsay have been obsessed with them lately at night. It's also, I've put milk in too long. I should do what you do.
See, you need to get yourself a glass and make it as your posh.
As soon as milk's gone in it and it's been too long, I almost don't want to do it. It feels like it looks like, it's like as Alan Parker would say,
it's a big one big mush, doesn't it?
Dirty protest, I can follow that by having a bite,
Problem is, because we're live, they can call you out if you don't finish it.
Josh. Kiri did that, actually, not Josh. Kiri did that.
Yeah.
You think I did that to you, and Plunge didn't eat and finish his cereal?
I always do. I just go slightly off camera each time.
I finished mine now. It's all gone. It's all gone. It's all
I
done.
didn't know there was a little bit more in it.
Really?
It?
Right, okay. So,
mine's gone, look, see?
So, Talking about the live podcast, do you want to tell people how this came about?
Yeah, so it was literally like, a few days ago now? To be fair, we was talking about doing a live podcast later down the line, but we probably spoke about it like early on, really early on, because again, a whole year's passed on the podcast. And you said, it'd be good to try and do a live one at some point. Yeah, but that's down the line. Down the line, we tried to do something like that.
Yeah.
And then I was just streaming, going,
You came up with reasons why we shouldn't do it and all that.
Yeah, and go, it could go a bit.
Shouldn't do this, yeah.
It's a bit, not really sure we should do that. And then, I'm just all relaxed, playing a game. I'm doing all this on Twitch. I also after my phone goes off and I go, who's this? Is it Jet? No, it's not. It's DJ. And I went and I looked at it and it just said on it, do you fancy us doing a live podcast on Friday? And I went, yeah, sure.
I did see your reaction. You went, oh.
I was like,
I bet it. Okay.
I can't really ignore it now because I've literally just looked at my phone.
I can't believe you answer your phone on stream. I don't know what it is, guys. But like, if I was a viewer of you, well, I am a viewer. If I was a fellow fellow viewers, do you think that's a? He's doing it now.
What? What?
Doing a ton of the podcast. Just checking my Amazon or whatever. But no, I had this moment the other day where I was like, I have this issue where when things are the same for the longest time, I need to rock the boat a little bit. I've always been like that. Like if my room's the same, I need to change it up. I just can't have that. So I thought, let's make things a little bit dangerous. Let's change things up. Let's make this live. And it made me feel a bit nervous. You know, when you think you're going to do something, like you're planning to do something the next day, and you're a bit nervous about it, and suddenly the thought of it makes you get a shiver up your back, and you go, like that. I as soon as I thought, should we do this live? I went, and I thought, do it, because it's kind of good to be nervous about things which are in the right direction, if that makes sense.
It plays a bit more excitement on it as well, because we're trying to change things up ever so slightly each time as well, and do it like it's weird though, because we shouldn't be nervous on live, because literally we both stream on Twitch and that's live the entire time, but because it's different environment, it's we're not sure how it's gonna be on here.
And I was nervous as well. The good thing is I don't have to edit after the fact. I have to download the podcast and then edit it, put it the intro and outro, and we do it all and go. It's done, and I can move away and enjoy the weekend or whatever. But the other thing I was worried about is because it is, as you say, it's different than Twitch. So when we're both on Twitch, we're both like, I'm reading the chat now, and that's why I'm smiling. But I'm like, when I'm on Twitch, I'll read it all out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to resist.
Yeah, good. But it's because we were saying before, we kind of want people to be able to watch us after the fact and all that, and obviously be able to contribute throughout. So there's ways you can do that. But and obviously we've got the community questions later on, and we chat then. But so we've got to kind of it's an interesting way of where we got to do it. But I think it's the plan to divide the way of our way of thinking and kind of take that away from how we normally do things on Twitch and do it on YouTube instead.
Also, it's a learning process as well. It's always something to experiences for
exactly, and that's good, isn't it? Like, you should always be learning, shouldn't you? No matter what age I am, because I'm the older of us two here. So today, as agenda, we're going to talk about what we've been playing lately, just for a bit. And I'll just spoil it now. Plunge will probably say Mega Man 50 or something, and then we'll talk about couple of new releases, and then we're mainly going to talk about the Nintendo Direct and kind of step through that and our actual thoughts. Now we've kind of watched it. I've watched it a couple of times actually, so because I wanted to have a proper. I don't know. You saw the thumbnail, so we kind of want to talk about it and what we think, because we're both big, massive Nintendo fans and nerds, and somewhat like, are we disappointed, or are we excited for the future, or are we just a bit like neutral about the whole affair? That's what we're going to head about.
Also, I did a bit of a added bonus. I played one of the demos as well.
Yes, you have, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, I can't believe you've played that chilling by the campfire. So we'll talk about that later.
Yes.
So let's segue into what you've been playing. What you've been playing lately.
Okay.
I mean, because we didn't do this last time. on the last podcast. We
No,
just
we
literally
didn't.
talked about a month of the Switch. So you can just talk about like the last week or so,
Okay, so so last week really what I'm doing, yes, I'm still working away through Mega Man Legends 2, but I'm at the end game now. So it's the second from last Mega Man game I'm playing on Mondays. But
every time I see you playing that game, you're constant. Like, there's always one mention of it where you go, "Yeah, I can't wait to kind of like. I don't like these as much as like the 2D Mega Mans, and I kind of can't wait to play one of those again. But it's all right, when you're trying to kind of like convince yourself because you're near the end, you put so much time into it, you may as well finish it."
Yeah, well, I have enjoyed it, but again, like, because it's like watching a sequel to a film. You love the first one.
Oh yeah,
the second one's good, but not as good as the first.
Well,
and
the
you
Siege
want to watch
2 is
the
a
first one
really
more.
good example of that, isn't it? Where it's like, oh yeah, the Siege, it's all right now. The Siege 2, it's all right. Not as good as the first one, but it's all right.
It's literally like that. Like, obviously enjoyed it because it's like end game on that finally, and then after that, doing the best one. Everyone has not really played. Mighty Number 9 is. I'm ending on Mighty Number 9.
Nice.
And I've never. And I've got a Wii U version, so it's still retro.
Is that actually classed as a Mega Man? It's not. It's made by the guy, but it's not made by the team. But
it's on that cuff where it's not quite.
And then you're finally going to end with 30XX, and I'm going to jump in, and we're going to finally do it. We're going to finally do it 2 years after.
Look, Hell Preserver.
It's on sale on Switch at the moment, by the way, like stupidly cheap. That on the previous one.
Can you play it online though, together on the Switch version? That'd be interesting if you can do it on
the
that.
Switch version, I don't know.
But I did the other thing I did, and I've actually completed it because I'm carrying on my GBGG 100.
Yes.
I completed Batman. Batman the video game, because there's many Batman games out there on it.
Yeah, that looks ace. I really want to play it.
Mate, so good. It's literally Sunsoft Gremlins 2 people. It's a chibi Batman. He's stupidly cute.
He's really cute,
and it handles super well. It's a bit stressful near end game because if you die, you've got to do a whole level again.
But it's one of those. It kind of reminded me of the way you were doing that. Like, it reminded me of the way I was playing like Wario Land, where you kind of don't mind it because each time you play, it just get better, and it becomes like more almost like a rhythm game where you just know to jump on the things. It's kind of like that.
100%, because there's one type of level near the end that I can't stand, and that's if it stresses me out. A scrolling level.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's what gets me, because it's platforms and it's scrolling, and you got things shooting at you, so you got to try and shoot things ahead of time so you can get on a platform, not get hit because you'll lose health as well, and the screen's moving.
Yeah.
But after I did it though, after maybe a few colourful words, I absolutely loved it, and I think you'd love it as well. The music,
I can't wait.
The music is incredible on it.
Yeah, and it's
really,
unlimited continues as well, so you can kind of just stay on and leave the console on overnight.
Well, that's it. That's what. The biggest enemy of it is that time.
Yeah.
If you could play all night or leave it on, you're fine.
Yeah, you just need so many attempts. As we said this before, the music is amazing in that game as well. What I heard, I mean, all the Sunsoft games kind of have that feel. Like, as soon as it came in, I was like, oh, this sounds a bit like Gremlins. Oh, that's why.
It's literally that.
It's got that kind of feel, and which I don't mind at all. It's lovely. It also reminds me of when you were talking about the way the platforms are and the size of them. Do you ever remember playing the Mario handheld game, the blue one? Oh, you probably got it. I'd love a copy of it though. As a kid, the one with like the procedural kind of platforms, and you've got to kind of jump up and down them, and bullet bills come in now and again. It's like a little handheld. Do you remember that?
Not Game & Watch one?
Game & Watch, yeah. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I only had one of them, and I had the Zelda one, which was the dual DS one.
That's
so good.
So good.
That one I completed. Well, it's not hard to complete, but I did complete it and kept on trying to beat my high score. That was one, and I had that when I didn't even really know what Zelda was. No. Zelda and Link. It was weird. I was like, oh, this looks cool. But I didn't know
that era, wasn't it? Though was that era of like, because I didn't even know anyone with Zelda at that time when in the NES in the UK. Obviously, the NES wasn't huge until a bit later on, so they didn't know any my mates, any kids. Not like I hung around with kids when I was a kid. Actually, that makes sense. No, but I didn't have access to Zelda or anything like that. So, but I would have probably played the handheld the same as you. But you didn't play the other Mario one. That was really good. It was so
I do know anyone else who had them. I do remember them. But for some reason, I don't remember anyone else having one, because I think at that point, everyone was getting like I know quite a few people had Game Boys, like DMG Game Boys, and I think once they came out,
it's interesting, isn't it?
kind of killed
we've
them.
kind of like got into wanting to collect all the Tiger Electronic games and all the Konami LCD games and all that. But back in the day, we were happy to transition from them into like Game Boys and all of. I mean, when you're a kid, you don't really think the way we're thinking now. We just want all these things to go. Oh, remember that? Kids don't have nostalgia because the kids.
Yeah.
But it is funny when I go back, as like even picking up the likes of a Tiger Electronics game. I don't have any at the moment. I know you picked up.
I've got two. I only got lucky. Two from cash converters a while ago.
It was very lucky, and I'd love to get a collection, just have a look, just have them. But I do feel like they'll be like one of those. It's like the way I play Atari 2600 games now. You play them for about a few minutes. They go,
oh yeah. Burst plays. Yeah. Or what did they say on the BBC program? Oh, they said like Party Bite Size or something like that.
Something crazy. Oh, that
something...
was that BBC show was insane. That was so good.
Because retro's booming, by the way.
Retro's booming. Retro is booming. I love a bit of retro. Yes, actually. Now all I think me because you've got it on your channel. And I've got bloggers and bloggers.
Yeah.
It's mad that we both watched that because I didn't tune into your one. And then it was like, and the next day, I'm kind of glad because I got to watch it fresh. And then it was just like, we both took different things from it, which was quite interesting. We both silly, like, but it was a great segment. It was supposed to, if anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, they were basically showcasing like old consoles and things on the BBC. What was the main reason for it?
It was, well, what they were doing was that guy was working for an organisation that was like doing like a mini museum or historical thing. And it was the one thing that was good. They did mention part of it. I think it was part of that as well. Was a whole mental health part of retro gaming and stuff. Yeah, which was quite. That was a nice bit. But the rest of it was like, oh, I remember these. Oh, yeah. And the reporters had no idea. But the thing is, they did a similar report to this maybe 1 or 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. So, like, well, you spoke about this before, but it's like they forgot.
Well, that's what we were talking about, because the last time I saw a report like this, and we kind of watched it on the stream, was when they were saying how much you might be like having you might have gold in your attic.
Gold in the attic.
And now they're saying it's dead. It's really, really cheaper than newer games.
Yeah.
So they flip flop to kind of like suit the narrative, don't they? But again, it's again, I've saying this a lot of times. It's not aimed at us. We were kind of we were very nitpicky, and we're gonna have a laugh doing it. Obviously, it's aimed at, like, let's say our parents or whatever that kind of just have a past interest or know that we're into it, and then they'll ring it up and go, "Oh, have you got this game? They said this." Do you remember that article in the Metro that did the rounds years ago?
Oh yeah, top 10.
And it was like, I don't even know what games were in it, but it was like, oh, you might as well be in like Tomb Raider 1 and something. This is worth £80. You're like, no, it's not. Like, really well-known games, and that was that was annoying, because that and the spiral of those when you get games rated, all that stuff that was going on, all that scandal.
Is it Water Games?
Water Games,
or whatever. It was like a copy of Mario, the most common game in the world, and that went for like 50 grand or something crazy. I
remember being in a car boot just after that, and someone was selling a really badly faded copy of it. It was either Mario 64 or Mario Kart.
Yeah,
and he was trying to charge me like 50 or 60 quid for it, and I was like, for a cart, and I was like, and he's going, it's rare. It's like, it's not rare. It's like one of the most bought games ever. Why do you know what this?
And I bet he said afterwards, I would, it goes for that on eBay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, just put it on eBay, man. What are you doing on the field on your day off?
Yeah. It's like it's blistering sun down on you. You look miserable. Why aren't you just sitting at home then and watching the money roll in?
Exactly. We can do this together. I'll put it on eBay for you, and I'll 10% sitting on the beach and 10%.
I've got a mini story for that as well. N64, it was a black one, standard black one with about 3 games in there, just sitting in a box. It was really dusty, and I went to, how much is the console? Because I try and pretend I don't know what it is, and I'm kind of interested.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I said, he went, it's about it's 150, and I went, right. He went, it is a first edition.
Oof.
It's a first edition console, and I can't go any less than that because of that. It's a bit more rarer.
Yeah. How does he know? How does he know? Why is he saying first edition? Is he got some kind of certificate or something like that, or does it just means the first console?
Yeah, a little written out receipt saying first. Yeah, it's because because it's the black one, so it's the original one.
Oh yeah.
So that's worth more.
So, have you played any other games?
Anyway, yeah, sorry. And then
This is what I would try and get us to 2 hours today.
Sorry,
Try
yeah, no,
try and get us to 2 hours. It's impossible.
the other one quickly. Then basically, we're still playing through Prince of Persia: Sands of Time on GameCube.
Yes,
first time both playing it. It feels incredibly modern for us to be playing it, even though it's on GameCube. But really enjoying that.
You've done everything else, yeah.
Yeah, and then the other thing we've been basically doing, and I'm in game after a year of playing it. Final Fantasy on the Final Fantasy Origins collection.
Oh, yes. You you were playing that yesterday, weren't you? You continued that. I think you
said, because I should be doing Fridays, but because the thing is, next game, Chrono Trigger. I'm desperately trying to get this finished so I can play Chrono Trigger.
Well, we'll talk a lot of Square Enix stuff later on. I guess that's going to come up with the direct. So for me,
and what's yours?
So I played some Banjo Kazooie plunger. Right.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I shouldn't even bring this up because everyone's gonna attack me, saying, "No, you didn't play much. Opinion." Right, and I heard you saying like, "Oh, you're talking to Danny," and then I was like, "Oh yeah, how far did they get?" And he goes, "Oh, to the shark, the second level."
Yeah, she literally shouted at me. She went, "What? The second level?"
I don't think that was the second level, was it? Is that the second level? I
can't remember. I've completed it, so I can't remember that far back.
Completed it. So
and the second one with Danny's help.
Danny's help. It is. Do you know what? It's a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. For someone coming off Mario 64, I thought, well, I've done that in 3D. For everyone watching, I struggle with the first generation of 3D games. Okay. I can't judge the space.
No, there is times I still argue the TV. I'm not even streaming, and I'm playing a game downstairs, and I'm against a wall, and the camera moves behind the wall, and I'm like,
there's a lot of that.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
Like, we haven't got the camera right because when you press like forward on the D-pad or whatever to spin through the different cameras, one of them goes behind them, and you're like, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to go round. I just want to go all the way around. Why is it going? It should be a button to do that. It's so annoying. So I could never judge where you can jump on a character, jump on an enemy, and I can't eat mine, by the way. All the milk's just jumped out of my bowl. It's gone. Don't know where it's gone. It's like, remember Lemmings 2 where they had the cement? Do you ever remember that mood? It just went down. It must have down the stairs. And so what was I saying, Banjo-Kazooie? And I could never judge how to jump on enemies. And so I jump like next to them, and then they'd hit me.
There. Like Crash Bandicoot.
With kind of like to talk about another game I've been playing, but we're playing like what's it called? Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yeah.
No issues at all with that game. Absolutely brilliant. But this Banjo-Kazooie just can't do it. I was trying to kill this or get away from, navigate from this shark. Could not swim properly. I had the same issue with Tomb Raider. Couldn't swim in that. I got a little bit better at it at the end of the game and really enjoyed Tomb Raider, to be honest. I can't wait to play the second one. I thought that was better than this.
But that was more that you could take your time, look at something. Right, I want to go over that direction rather than I've got to go. I can't think about it. I've just got to go for it rather than go right. I'm gonna move this way.
But the issue is that like it's a kid's game. it's definitely a kid's game. It's this colourful bear with a little bird on his back. I'm like, and I'm like, and I'm angry,
as well, isn't it? Yeah.
And I'm like. And everyone's like, "Oh, I love this. I got 100% of this." It's like, "Oh, did you know?"
But then I know people that when they're really young played through RPGs and completed them, and I wouldn't even be able to. I read about 3 lines of text on the game. I'm like, bored now. I want to get to the action. Exactly, I was that kid,
Yeah.
So it's
where I felt like I got to the end of the SNES, and then I didn't have consoles on my own, and my brother had them. So my brother had an N64. He was obsessed with Banjo-Kazooie. He's got all the big figurines and all that. Figurines, all that stuff. Loves it so much. And he's like, we'd be dead excited for a new one or whatever. But and I thought, well, this is good. I can at least play that and then see, when I go to the hypers. At the end of it, I think Mario 64 was better. Obviously, I enjoyed my time more with that because I think I like the setup of Mario 64 as well. I don't know. Probably not fair to compare these two, but this is what I'm doing.
The thing is, the biggest criticism with the Banjo-Kazooie games 1 and 2, it's a whole collectathon, and it's so disheartening. Which
Yeah, Yeah, well, people told me, and probably, if I wouldn't have known this, maybe I would have looked at it differently. Because when it's like there's an easier option, you're like, oh, why can't it be like that? So if on I think it's the Xbox version, the remake or whatever, that if when you collect these music notes and if you die,
Yeah, the rare collection, I think it's called. Yeah,
you retain them. I've got that, the rare replay.
Yeah, it's on that.
I've actually got that on my Xbox One.
I'm pretty sure it's on that one. That's
I
where
never
it's
use
from.
it. But yeah, that's mad. I've actually got it. But so after dying to that shark so many times, it's like, well, I'll get to the shark later on, and I go and collect those music notes and go, well, I'm gonna have to get down there because people tell me you have to get everything, and I was like, do you have to get everything? But like multiple people saying you do need everything, and I was like, really?
That's a rare trope. Because Jet Set Gemini, same thing. You can't technically complete unless you've got all of whatever the item is.
Oh, that's
so
ridiculous.
That game's that's not the same exception.
See, this is not very like it. I mean, I know it's not Nintendo, but like playing on a Nintendo system is like you would think that they'd have some of the items that be tough to get because that marks the difficulty setting. Do you know what I mean? That's why you don't have easy, normal, hard. You go, well, if you want those, that's harder to get, and that's what I assumed going in. And it definitely wasn't that. People say, no, you need everything. And I was like, oh, as soon as I kind of knew that, I was like, oh, this is going to be a slog. So I looked on how long to beat, which is a mistake. Never do this.
No.
Especially with a game like when it's a collectathon or something like that, where you don't know where everything is. And it was saying like 15 to 20 hours. And I thought, well, that's actually quite good.
Yeah, when you said it on stream, I was like...
Yeah. For the first time, it's not that. When you're looking, I think it's when people are doing speed runs. But I don't know. I completed the messenger, and I looked, and I was thinking, oh, I did that for in ages, and how long to be said 20 hours, and I thought, oh, I probably did in 40. Look, it was 20 hours. So, and that was a casual playthrough. So it depends on what the game is, I guess. You know what I mean? If it's a game you're gonna have some issues with, then you should probably not listen to how long to beat. But if it's a game like I'm all right at platform games, I guess. So it was like, maybe that's about around the right time.
And also, you obviously got the factor of streaming it and you're talking to people.
True.
You get distracted by, oh, check this out. Look at this. And might get that. And then before you realised it, you've missed. If you were sitting on your own playing it, you'd probably get for a lot more
you're right.
things like that. Not that it's wrong to do that on stream, but there is more distractions on that rather than
all honestly, I don't know how many hours I actually put into it because there was one stream where I didn't.
If you do a highlight, that'd be interesting to see how long the video is. 21 minutes.
I mean, it just got really frustrating on that shark.
No,
I was thinking, and when you ever get this in games where you start playing it and you're a little tiny bit in, and then you realise, oh, this bit's really tough, and then you start hit you. It's like, oh, wait a minute, this is early on in the game. What is it going to be on later on? Yeah, because people in chat going, oh, I can't wait to see him do this. But I was like, oh, I'm not enjoying this. I'm not enjoying it.
I had that with Vagrant Story. I thought, okay, kind of tactical RPG. I'll give it a go. And I was stuck on the first screen with a few basic enemies for like an hour, and I went, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. It's one of those.
Yeah. And you just got to say to yourself, like, are you enjoying it? Is there anything in it that's pulling you through that you're going, oh, actually, I quite like the way I'm collecting those things, and that's going to be exciting for the next thing. And there wasn't. I was thinking, oh, there's another level that's going to be like this afterwards.
You need that grab, because you had that with Mario 64, where you wanted to get, like, you wanted to do that.
It's stars, isn't it, in Mario?
Stars, sorry,
stars, yeah. So I'm just sorry, I'm saying that because I was confused with something else. But it was always about, oh, can I get another star? Can I get another star? And see that number go up. A simple number. That's all you need. Yeah. And I think Banjo Kazooie, it did too much.
Well, the thing is, you've got like honeycombs. You've got can't remember the things now. There's about 4 different items to collect. When you're focused on one, like Donkey Kong Bonanza, you're getting the giant bananas.
Yeah.
So what you're going for each time to focus on. But when you've got multiple things on the go, it feels like, oh, now it's this off the list, And
now I want a quick chat about Bonanza in a second, but I'll just briefly mention a game that I've actually been enjoying, even though I don't even think it's like it's brilliant or anything. But a Shadow Labyrinth, which is
I haven't played it yet. I haven't got it or anything yet.
So I played on stream a bit for a day,
a
couple of hours or whatever, and I got a tux into me. It's very much like you played Hollow Knight, haven't you? I mean, it wears that influence on its sleeve. There's loads of elements. Like in Hollow Knight, you pick up like these I can't even be called now. but there's like little pins that give you special kind of powers that you lock them
Yeah, I
into
can't
certain
think of
areas.
the name. Yeah.
This has got the same thing. You unlock different abilities the same way you do in like Hollow Knight. It's very similar to Hollow Knight, and like it just feels like you just load the Hollow Knight. Man, let's do our version of
Is
that.
it as tough though?
Oh, it's incredibly tough.
Oh,
Like,
is it? Oh, right.
and
Yeah.
that's the thing. That is the thing that's kept me going though. Because if I wouldn't have played Hollow Knight, I don't think I might have dropped off thinking, "Oh, this is really tough."
Ah,
Because Hollow
yeah.
Knight has this thing where it's really tough, but once you get past this little like once you start upgrading a few, you start
Yeah.
getting better and better, and it's not
Yeah.
getting it gets easier. It gets more manageable, and you feel like it's really satisfying.
You
to
start
kind of-
adapting to it a little bit more
yeah,
with
and it's
your new
got that
abilities.
thing where I think you're the same as well. The kind of this is the thing why I think we both like Dark Souls when we get into those, because it's got that element of like I'm on a boss and I'm dying a lot and it seems impossible, but then the 50th time you try it, you go, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Yeah, same. I find that with all like Mega Man bosses. Like you do one first battle, wipes you out. Straight, you're like, this is impossible. How am I going to do this? But then you suddenly go, oh wait a minute, they're doing this, and then you adapt to it, and
Exactly.
then
Suddenly it's like the
Like Hollow
Matrix, you can
Knight,
see
same.
through it, and so it's got that element of it. I think it looks kind of like I think the art style is very subjective to people.
I
Right?
was a bit.
Yeah, I think it looks. It's like in
kind
the
of a bit of a
same.
Flash game.
Kind
of
of
mobile
Flash
art.
game, web comic kind of, but it's got that kind of Monty Python feel to it in a weird way. And I'm not sold on it completely about the art style. And it looks, I mean, I could say it's grim, but Hollow Knight was incredibly grim, but it had a style and an atmosphere that I could get with. With this, it just feels like it's got all the parts, but they don't all necessarily fit. Do you know what I mean?
Wait,
But it's
did you
got
watch the
hook.
Netflix
I did.
animation
And
thing for it?
I loved it actually. I thought it was
Yeah.
really good, and that's the thing that got me hooked. It was like, oh, okay, this is really dark. And then I remember putting the game on for the first time, and then jazz music played, and I was like, what? This is weird. Like it's just so it's a juxtaposition what I thought it was going to be, and then it gets into the game, and then it's kind of got a soundtrack that kind of makes sense, a bit more industrial, and then and it's very grim and it's very tough. Like there's sections where you will die and have to travel back and do things, but you always feel like you're grinding because there's like things to buy in the shop. So every time you kill enemies, you're accruing currency so you can go back and then buy things. And if you like me, there's a shopkeeper who's got things on sale, and you're going, well, I want all these things. I'm going to grind and get them all. And so overall, I'm enjoying it and I actually want to see it through. But I don't like. Because I've got so many Metroidvanias and platformers on my list. I picked up loads in the sale, actually. Like, I don't know if it's like... I want to get through it, but I don't know if it's going to take over some of the other stuff I want to pick up.
That's it. As soon as something else new comes out in that sort of similar vein, where you got like the Ninja Gaiden and Shinobi.
Yeah, oh God, which you've been talking about later.
You know,
Ragebound, I really want to pick up. I only played the demo, and it's just come out, but I'm waiting on the physical version, so I'm kind of in between.
Yeah, I want to hold out for physical, really.
Yeah, and it's just annoying. Why are we in this... I mean... Terminator 2, thank God. This should have been a news piece, but Terminator 2 got delayed, didn't it?
Yeah.
T2,
yeah.
Because of the physical version. Weirdly
enough. Oh, is that why? I didn't look into why it was delayed. So I just heard delayed and I left it out.
They wanted to release a day and date. That was the original plan. But these physical versions took longer. Probably because they had to like master the carts or whatever, or there's the collector's edition that's probably got some element of that's missing or whatever. And so they said, rather than release the digital version before it, they want to do in day and date, which I respect so much.
Yeah, I can't stand to bring a game out digital. You think brilliant, but then it's a physical is in like 4 months or next year.
You can't help but feel like it's a bit of a cop out and a bit of a like, oh, you want us to double dip, and it's like not just that. It's just not just an element of that. It could be an element of that, but it could be an element of just that. That's how things work, you know. To be cynical about it, you know. But they've done that with Ragebound, and they got a nice little collector's edition and all that. I was like, oh, that looks nice.
Yeah,
but I like collecting these games now. I'm kind of in that mood. So I played a demo, so I feel like in a way that will suffice me until the physical version comes out. You know what I mean? Even though I'm seeing a lot of people playing it, I was like, oh God, it looks really good. And it got like a 9 on IGN or something. That's the first review score.
Oh, really?
So it's done really well. But again, that's not the game I want to talk about. The game I want to talk about is Donkey Kong Bonanza. A quick brief chat about that.
Yes.
Before we move on. So have you beat it yet or anything?
No, I've got something like 168 bananas at the moment.
I thought you were going to say hours then.
Oh no, I've done about...
Oh
no, I've done about 20 hours on it, maybe a lot more.
I think I've done like Not much at all. I haven't got my Switch 2 with me, but I as soon as like Shadow Labyrinth came out, and I just stuck.
Well, that's what you're focusing on, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
been your one. It's like me. I've been doing Cyberpunk and
Too many.
Donkey Kong. I've been swapping between the two.
I want to go back to Donkey Kong, but it's like the whole like I go, well, I'll just have one going into this, and I get stuck on a boss, and I go, oh, keep playing the boss. But I was also playing Prince of Persia as well before I got Donkey Kong, and I was like, there's so many. But Bonanza's kind of it. You were saying this the other day that you haven't died on it. When I streamed it, I did die a lot, just because I fell off places where you're not supposed to fall off, and I was like, oh, I thought you could fall off anyway. But I guess that was a streaming thing as well. But it is, it is easy though, isn't it? Like,
it's incredibly easy. Like for example, like because you could buy the balloons and stuff to save you from falling.
Yeah.
So you get them.
I'm only into like I want to say the third and fourth world, which is the minecart world. I want to say that's where I am, so I'm super early.
Yeah.
You know that.
It's just I think what it is. It's the when you get the powers later on and stuff like that. It does. It's enjoyable. You're sort of playing through it. I haven't really come across anything challenging at all. I'm not sort of boasting. It's just literally I've not found anything challenging.
Me personally, I found some of the rooms challenging for the bananas. Some of those. Where
some of the hidden ones would be like, that's hard to get hold of.
Where you go into a room and it tells us like 3 bananas or something.
Oh, that one. Yeah, them. The triangle level ones.
There'll be something. There'll be one of the bananas. Like I don't know how to get that. Or and I always think in my head, it's maybe it's something I haven't unlocked yet. And then it turns out it isn't. It's just something you haven't thought about, or it's just it's an incredible game.
Oh no, absolutely!
It is a brilliant game.
It's one of them games I'm absolutely addicted to. Anytime, like, because I went away last weekend, I took the dock with me and hooked it up to the TV in the hotel, and I played about 3 hours in the hotel of it. Because
And Danny's got her own save, I guess. Danny's got her own save for it.
She hasn't even started yet.
Wow.
I'm like, why not started
I thought that'd be her game, apart from Pokemon.
She's going to be doing it soon. She's playing some other bits at the moment, and she's doing a lot of stuff for artwork and stuff. So that's been her focus at the moment.
But it's a fun. Yeah. It's casual, but it's incredibly imaginative. The music's great. It's got so much charm. And it should have been a day one release.
Oh,
we said that
100%.
a million times. We can't say that enough because I don't know about you. I have not touched Mario Kart since I got the Switch. Really.
I'm not gonna defend it. I literally played quite a bit when we first got it. When all we had was that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even have Cyberpunk at release. No. So I got that later on after peer pressure from other people in the community. So I only really had that. And since having Donkey Kong and Cyberpunk and some other like digital bits, I literally haven't had any drive to want to play it at the moment.
I think we need to do some community games of it.
I need something to to get on it.
And they need to announce some like some future for it as well. Because if it's just like this for the rest of the year, I don't know how people can be excited about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's no push for it. I think because again, I was enjoying the free roaming part and all that because I was quite enjoying because I was learning to play better at it, and even because of the other games, I haven't even gone back to that. I haven't even touched it.
Sorry, I was reading something, but
that's true.
I want a reason to go back to it. I want to get good at it, and I think it's. I mean, I said this last time when we talked about it. I just felt like there was no pull. It felt like the free roam was more a kind of second thought kind of thing. Oh, well, we'll just kind of like thing. You just an add-on, or you just thought about
my problem is I can't because it's nice that it's his whole joint world and all the levels, but when you do single races, I can't. What's the wording? I can't tell the tracks apart properly.
Yeah.
And I can't say, oh, that's my favourite track. Yeah. Or this is a really good track to do.
Heard that. I've heard that frustration with other people, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It kind of feels like it's one big track, but I want to focus on it, but I don't know what it is. But
okay,
I can't
quickly,
really...
right. Yeah. What would you do to fix Mario Kart? What would you like to see?
Well, yeah, a classic mode or something.
Yeah.
Where you can do the tracks, but individually... but have something slightly different about them. Yeah. And I don't know, really. it is tough because you want it to be something new, but you want to play what you know as
I
well.
feel like if they're advertising this is the new Mario Kart and it's nothing like what we've seen before, they need to give us something that we haven't seen before.
I reckon it should be, actually think about it, it should be, I like it to be more like Diddy Kong Racing. Because that one had things to collect while you were racing, like actually part of the game. You had boss battles.
Yeah.
And I actually like Diddy Kong Racing more than Mario Kart 64 because of these sort of parts. Because it has a single player element to it.
Yeah.
Which I didn't really do with this.
I'd love some double dash. You know, a button co-op.
Oh,
so you have someone behind you and they can actually move around and hit other people on the sides.
Yeah.
That'd be quite fun.
Of course.
But you know what? It hit me like, this is you know, thinking out there. Imagine have like warp zones or something on the free roams, and you can go around with your friends, go into the warp zones, and you just go and visit other eras of Mario Kart or something like that. So you go into the SNES one, but
it all changes.
And you go through, you're the SNES version of that Mario Kart character, even if it's a new one, and you know it goes through different ones, and that would be quite cool. And then maybe like a Mario Kart Maker game comes out, and those levels go into that or something.
And you got mouse controls as well to design the levels.
All that stuff. Mario Kart Maker is. I've just thought about that right now. I think they should do that. Well. They should do that. But yeah, that's what I've been playing anyway. All those things. Yeah. Should we go into the news?
Yes.
It's been a while, hasn't it? Let's get some news. So we've got just a couple of things before we go into the Nintendo Direct. Is Mario Paint, and I'm just going to show some stills. I think before I show the video actually because it's not it's an advert, isn't it? So
yeah.
So do you know what the thing about this trailer? It was hilarious. They had loads of energy, and it was. Did you watch it? The guy was he was joking all the way through, and it was like I've never seen a Nintendo advert like this before. Yeah.
I was actually, I actually thought that was really well done for a change. It weren't like that sort of cheesiness. It was brilliant.
No, he kind of sold it to you as well. It was
he's good. Like, I hope they use him again.
It was like a guy that was in there on his own, and it was like in the middle of like just everyone's got home, and he's like, guys, I was like, oh, just me then, kind of thing. It just felt like that kind of thing, and I quite liked it. So, what is your history of Mario Paint?
I feel quite pathetic with it because I had it, but I thought brilliant. You know, I could make music, and I like drawing because I used to do a lot of drawing and that. Yeah, all I ended up doing was just playing the fly swatting game.
Oh, I did that a lot though. That was
I did that a lot.
Yeah,
I did the odd colouring in. No, I never did music because I had no imagination with music at all.
Oh, okay.
Nothing at all.
Interesting. But so you didn't want to just mess around with it and just create your own anything that you wanted, any kind of little tunes of your own.
I wanted to do an animation. I tried doing the animation, but in my head, what I wanted to do, I couldn't do it, and I got frustrated. I went, right, let's go back to the fly game. It was that sort of situation.
It's really clever of them to put the fly game in there, though, to kind of mix things up, to put an actual video game in there, and it wasn't too bad a game.
Well. I had boss battles in it. Boss battles,
they didn't need to do that. They could have just had how many flies can you spot? Like swatting, that could have done. But they went, I have this giant, and they named it in the trailer as well. They give the boss.
Oh, they did. I can't remember now, but they did say, didn't they?
But I never did the colouring book at all. My first memory of Mario Paint, right, and this might be a little, it might be a bit weird to say this, but I went over to a friend's house. And another of my mates was over there, and he was a bit of a dirt. You know, one of those. He was always that kid who was like a bit. Knew too many things, that you should know as a kid.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not going to go, don't worry. I'm not going to go all crazy. But he did an animation of something.
Oh. Yeah, I see where you're going with that, yeah.
That was my first instance of Mario Paint. And he was like, look what I've done. And I was like, what, oh. Oh.
Is any software where you can draw?
Yeah.
Things get drawn,
but it was it was multiple parts, 2 parts. It was like
wow, really went to town with it.
Watch this pen disappear, kind of thing. And it was quite detailed, to be honest. It was very good. Probably ended up being an artist.
Now he's like a famous artist or something, illustrator somewhere. Yeah, exactly. He works for DreamWorks or something.
Yeah. But that was my first instance, and I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, but as soon as you saw the power, because I didn't have a PC or anything like growing up.
No, I didn't. No.
So, I mean, people who have PCs and were like watching people like us on consoles colouring in must have been embarrassing.
I know.
It must have been like, oh my God. It must have been so embarrassing, cringy for them at the side going, what are you guys doing? what you're clicking on something to call. It's not even colour in. Just press a button and it calls
And
it in.
also, we paid probably equivalent about 70 quid back in the day.
Oh my God.
And they've got a free application on their Windows 2.1.
But we could draw stuff like this.
Oh, I did that all the time.
Always drew fruit.
Yeah.
In a grey bowl. Oh, the nicest bowl ever. Yeah, they use the mouse, which is nice. I've not played this yet, by the way. I've not downloaded it.
No, I haven't tried it.
I want to try. I'll let you a little secret, everyone watching. I have not used the mouse controls on my Switch 2 at all. The Joy-Cons have not come off my Switch 2. I just use a Pro Controller and play games. I play
purely with Joy-Cons.
Yeah, you do the other way
all
around.
The time now. I love them.
When I get... I was going to say this, but I don't even know if this is true. Because I'm 100% getting Metroid Prime 4. And I was thinking, I should use mouse controls and that, because that'd be cool. Because Nintendo were doing it, so like they're going to make it sure those mouse controls are so tight.
Yeah.
But I love the Pro Controller so much. It just feels like the best controller I've ever used.
The only thing that's really good about what they've done with Metroid is you could play with it like that, and then all of a sudden turn it into a mouse, then back again.
Yes.
Which you can't do on Cyberpunk. You have to change an option.
You were saying that, which is odd.
So that's the thing. It's a bit odd.
Maybe they didn't realise. Like, it's easier for us to say that, they should have done that. But they probably didn't know that was a thing until they've seen it. And then maybe something they could do later on. I mean, there's the fly boss. It was the fly level. They added the boss there. How cool is that?
Is that going to be your first mouse experience playing a fly?
It might do on Mario Paint. I wonder if you can play it with a controller as well. I guess you can.
Well, you never could back in the day. It had to be the mouse, didn't it? Had to be the mouse.
Is this only on Switch?
Do you know what? I know you can say this. Is it only on Switch 2? I don't know, because
I don't think it is. I
mean, it's just got the SNES.
I've got my Switch 1 right here, so I'll.
It's available because the way I've because I know that there's extra features for the N64 one where you've got the filters, which you don't get on Switch 1, even if you've got both of those.
Which is bizarre, to be honest, filters. But
it's like a weird thing, because apparently, even though it's just a filter, it does take up more power to run it, apparently.
Oh, it says mouse required, even though it's there.
Oh!
It says mouse required, so even though you can get it. The title requires the use of a mouse. Please connect a compatible USB mouse. So you must be able to... I've never done it before, but it must be an obvious thing. You must be able to put a mouse to this.
Yeah, I watched a video on it. Someone plugged up a Logitech mouse to it, and it worked the same way.
Switch 1, so... Must be like through Bluetooth or something, you know?
You could plug a direct one into it as well, I think. If you get a converter.
Interesting. Well, that's how you do that then. But yeah, that was my first instance of it. But I don't even remember the stamp thing.
Well, that was when you build a bigger picture. You build an overall artwork
together. What I did remember, like the saving was the big bear kind of robot that changed.
Yeah.
I always loved that. But now do you know what was so weird though? Because he's saying this. Oh, but now with the Switch, you can save. So you can save more things. It's like, well, you can save 4.
Yeah, do you know what? That was the only bit of the video I was like, what you want about? Save states. Everything's done that. That's not
exactly. It didn't feel like a big feature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't really get that.
Save all your artwork, didn't he? It's like, what if you do more than 4?
I would have been really impressed. I mean, it'd be very impressive if they get in the code and kind of give you... I mean, he's done that with other games, with online. They've allowed just go online with like Mario Kart and things like that. It would have been great if they went... Because the issue I had, like when I used to make music on there, you get to an end point and you want to make more and you can't, so it loops back because it runs out of memory. It tells you how much... I can't remember how it denotes how much memory you've got. There's a... thing, isn't there? It probably did it with graphics. But it would have been great if they extended that, because I know that the Mario Paint music has been like hacked years ago, and people have been making like loads of music, like endless with it, like it's hacked years ago. So I don't know if this is gonna. I mean, this is gonna introduce the Mario Paint to a new audience, but I don't know if it's. I don't know if people are going to continue to use this when they want to do it more. They can just go back to those other versions of it.
Well, it's because there have like hacks say could have more memory in that, but I do see if you go on YouTube and write in Mario Paint music, there's like so many people have reconverted songs and everything.
But I suppose in a way, there's kind of like fun in the that's just there's animation, isn't it? Well,
yeah.
edit the music bit.
I think we should make the logo in Mario Paint.
That's a good point, actually. Mario Paint logo would be quite a good idea.
And make the theme song in the music section.
That's a good idea. Good idea. I love...
Get that for next week.
The music... Yeah, next week. Right, the music was my favourite part of it. But I always thought it was weird, because remember the baby? The baby sounded a bit sensual.
Yeah, they didn't play it in the video.
You play it in the video, and you're like... I won't reenact it. Everyone at home's doing it, I know. But it was a bit weird. But even back then, you're like, this is weird.
I just loved using the cat one. I did used to do a load of meows.
It was so good, the music part. It was just a good package. You remember that? Because I was talking about this the other day. There was supposed to be like a sequel, but I think you
actually, I can address that. There technically was a sequel. It was on the N64 the DD64.
There you go,
the add-on, which was a cartridge, the RAM cartridge you put in the bottom.
Yeah.
And there was two of them. There were two parts. There was I can't remember exact names now. One was a photo editor.
Yeah.
And the other one was like music and like Mario Paint, but it had its own little name. I think it's called like something like Mario Artist or something.
I remember seeing a video. It was like part of some I don't even think it was a YouTube documentary. It was somewhere else, and they were talking about it, and it looked terrible. It looked really unwieldy.
It wasn't as fun looking as this. I don't even think it was Nintendo that made it.
No.
I reckon for a party. But the thing that made it quite good is because it was on one of them long cartridges. They held quite a bit of memory at the time, so it was great for creating stuff and actually saving it all. So that was the point of why they did it, because it was like, oh look, we can do with these, in this, but it never made it outside of Japan.
No, I'm kind of glad, because I'm at this point now where I think they're probably going to test the waters with this and see how many people access it, and maybe people start using it online. I've already seen like tweets of people making music and things and recreating TV shows or whatever, and maybe they could do a proper like sequel that's like
I'm surprised. This might be just as I said, like putting the foot in the poll just to sort of see what it's like.
Is it what the 40th anniversary of Mario this year?
Oh,
I think it's the 40th.
Yeah, because we've had I remember because I had a T-shirt from like the 30.
Yeah, I've got a 30th, and then 35 went, and then 40. So they're gonna do something around like September's when they're gonna do the next direct apparently. That's when they normally do it. So they're gonna name some. They're gonna do some Mario stuff, and obviously I think Mario Maker Switch 2 will be a thing probably at some point. There's rumors. I mean, rumors and leaks, all these things of Mario Galaxy 2 remake, but. I imagine a new Mario Paint Switch 2.
I think it's a bit better because you have different creative stuff on there and all the assets from other games in there.
Yeah, and a nice music maker. But it's just like you've got to be thinking, you can do all this stuff on your phone now. Not just on a PC. Everyone's got a phone. You can make music and all this. But with Nintendo,
but it's Nintendo though.
You have a way of doing it which makes it kind of have a broad appeal and fun. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
It's more of like a fun, like my first music maker type of thing.
Exactly like that, but it's but it hooks into you, And so if it thinks, if it just did the same stuff, it wouldn't be interested. It'd have to think a bit like a bit differently with how they do it. I don't know. I'm excited. I like what they're gonna announce for the Mario stuff, but also I've just literally thought about the championship thing that came out the other year. And I was like, I gave my hopes up for things, and I was like, oh my god, that was such a great idea.
I was waiting for it, and I kind of haven't got it.
You didn't get it, no. I got the special edition, and I'm glad I got that because I got the gold card.
Yeah, a little gold cup though, isn't it?
And I liked the game for what I played of it, but as soon as I knew that they weren't bringing any more content for it, it's almost like I dropped off. I was like, well,
Which is weird because when you look at like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and all that lot, for years they kept bringing out new tracks and then new DLC, and they've kept it going. Even now, there's even DLC for the mobile Mario Kart game.
I felt like that with the Mario Maker on Switch 1, like Mario Maker 2. I felt like they kind of just ignored it that it existed and kind of moved on.
Excuse me. Yeah, they did. Yeah, same with that. It's kind of like it's out and they've gone quiet with it.
Yeah. It's almost like the expectations are really low with those ones because with Mario Kart, it's obviously one of the most played games, isn't it? Again, it's a broad appeal game. But with the other ones, what kind of audience are they expecting? Because, you can't get... Kids aren't really going to be into it as much, I suppose, like younger kids. So I'm not like, you get the teenagers will be into it. but but I just don't know. There's a barrier to entry because you've either got to learn how all these tools, and that did overwhelm me, or you've got to be really good at really tough levels. Because when you go and jump into Mario Maker, it's like there was hardly any very easy levels. They went all of them went hard. The longer
you have the impossible ones and the other ones. The one thing they did do though.
Go on.
Oh, so one thing, the Wii U, they had a lot of support, and they had other games including their characters into it.
Oh, really?
The Wii U version, they went to town. There was loads of DLC.
What was in
it was all free.
What kind of like DLC? What other characters like from other games?
There were other like characters from other games were included,
like Mega Man and
music and themes and stuff. I can't remember top of my head now.
That's
but
cool.
It was basically a good way to introduce other games into the Mario universe.
It's a clever way of doing it, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, but they didn't do much. I don't think they did hardly anything with number 2.
Reminds me of that Mario, the Mega Man Maker that's still going strong. I think it still hasn't been like closed down or anything. I mean, it should have been an official version of that. Maybe it's a Capcom. It's Capcom.
It's Capcom, and they kind of don't really. They're not really that bothered. Capcom.
Everyone was like crossing the fingers for a new Mega Man game to be announced the other day. It's like, okay.
Oh, I know. I saw that. It was like, hoping for new Mega Man. I'm like, really?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I think they've talked about it, but I don't know. I think they're looking at they've got their eyes in different places at the moment. So is it all these Silent Hill games and all that stuff? That's a big thing for them.
Yeah, we have got lots to talk about the direct, though, haven't we, as well?
But yes. Okay. Second bit of news. Oh my god. We're an hour into it already. Oh my god.
Ooh. Oh god.
Right, so next bit of news before the direct is a special edition of the Mortal Kombat.
I've not seen this yet, by the way.
Right. A quick question though: are you interested in getting this? Do you think you will be getting this? Where are you with Mortal Kombat in life?
A deep one there. I like. Problem is, it's like all beat 'em ups. I love playing back in the day with people, but I struggle to play them today because.
Do you not have nostalgia for them though, in the way of like, oh, I'd love to own a copy of that to delve in now and again and play a bit of.
Yeah, I've got a couple, but then I'm just as bad because I've got like the trilogy on SD4. I've got PlayStation ones, and I'll be honest, I haven't touched them in a long time, but I do love them. But like Mortal Kombat and the Mega Drive, I recently played again because I met the guy who ported it for the Mega Drive. So
got me excited again. Which we'll wait for the YouTube video for, hopefully.
I haven't done anything on it yet. But what's it include on this one? I can't remember.
So before we go, this is made by not collection. This is limited run. Obviously, they made the collection. This is put together by the same guys. What's the name? With D. He put together the Tetris one and the Atari one. You know those guys. And so
Evolver?
No,
not Evolver.
With D. I can't remember what they're called. Someone in the chat will say.
Yeah, if anyone knows in chat,
and they tend to obviously not just have a collection of games; they also have like the kind of narrative around it. You know, some documentaries and things.
Yes,
that's what gets me interested.
Is that what's on this then? Because I've been really bad with what's on this.
Yeah, it's a bit of a kind of documentary because there is a really good documentary about the company Midway in general, which was called Insert Coin. Something like that. But that came out a few years ago. That's brilliant.
I've seen that. Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
so good. I thought that.
But this is just about what happened in Mortal Kombat, and it's got loads of behind the scenes of how the digitized characters or the actors in there, all that stuff. So if you're a fan of that, and I think you are.
I'm a big fan of the history. I'm just not very good at playing it, but I do love
it. I think it's a piece of because as you get older, sometimes you don't have the time to jump in every game. But when it comes into this stuff that kids would think is boring, what we think is interesting, that's the divide. I think this is the pipe and slippers kind of version of a video game.
Yeah.
And I like it. Can you see something a bit weird about this picture? What's weird?
You got these are two versions. It's a Switch, but not Switch 2 version. You've got
this is the normal edition, and this is the special edition.
Oh, so there's only... Well, you're saying there's only a special edition for the Switch, and you can't get a normal edition for Switch?
So you can get a special edition of all of them. Look, Xbox, PC, PlayStation 5, Switch 2, and Switch.
Yeah.
But you can only get a standard version of the Xbox One.
Maybe it cost too much for the Switch, and they wanted to justify it or something. I don't know.
No. So... limited... So Xbox is not getting a standard release where the others are. I don't know why. I've not looked into it, but I've looked into it enough to know that it's Switch and PlayStation are getting a standard release. If you go on Amazon, they're on there. But Xbox isn't for some reason. There's probably some weird reason about it, but we don't know why.
Oh, what outside of limited run?
Outside
You mean like an
limited run, yeah.
actual?
So
Oh,
limited,
like
so
Amazon
limited,
and
yeah. So
whatnot.
limited
Oh,
run have
got you.
jumped in and
Sorry.
went,
Yeah.
we'll do it then. We'll
Maybe
do
they've
it.
got some exclusivity, and they
Might be, yeah.
Yeah.
Because people were like, oh, what a PlayStation? Why was the PlayStation 5 one? It's like, well, yes, on general sale, but the Xbox One isn't, by the looks of it. So that's just on the box one, but we'll have a look at this.
I love the box because it's like the screen where
The intro screen, yeah. You're just saying,
bar goes up. Yeah.
Yeah, but here we go.
Oh, does it come with?
Or
Goro statue. Oh, that's cool. What's the other things? Is that like a coin? Yeah. Zoom in and enhance.
It's pre-order from August 1st. I think it comes out in December, the actual game itself.
Oh, okay. It's very Christmassy, isn't it? Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it's Christmas game, isn't it? But yeah, it's just what we've got, like coins. Everything comes with coins now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's like a standee with 2 characters. Subway.
Get a free Subway.
Sub-Zero, what's a mass?
That's the next
Get a Subway sandwich of your own choice. The statue. It's always a statue, isn't it?
Like, bit cold though, the sandwich.
Oh yeah, when it gets to you, it's like a pizza you get in America with the Tails games. We did we? Art book and all that, and I don't know how much it is. It's actually, does it say how much it is? It's got to say it down here, isn't it? Oh yeah, there you go, $150.
Oh, okay.
You gonna get me one?
Well, yeah.
We're gonna get one.
You got to pay about £60 import tax.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. I mean, I've only bought.
It's a nice collection, though, isn't it?
I'm buying the Shinobi game from Limited Run, not the collector's edition.
I'm gonna have to get it from it because that's the only place we can get that though. In it,
it's a standard one, yeah. The standard cart. Because the one on Amazon is just a code in a box. How can you still be doing? How can you keep getting away with this?
I saw some sales on Amazon, and it was like it showed the picture of the game in the box. It showed the box. I was like, oh, brilliant! It's only a tenner, and then it said code in box. I was like, no.
You may as well just have like a rain cloud just appear over your head when that happens because your heads are so low.
Yeah.
It's horrible. The fact that we got to the Switch 2 now, and it's not just code and box. We've got a new fighter, a new warrior approaches with the key cards.
Key card stuff.
But I'm gonna get this, but I'm gonna get the standard Switch version, which you can probably just walk down to like Smiths or get it on Amazon.
Oh yeah, if I can just buy it just in general, then I will. Yeah, I'll definitely will then.
Yeah, I'm kind of more interested in getting things like this where I think like will just disappear as well, especially when they're a bit. I suppose not calling this an indie game, but I don't think maybe this won't be on the shelves for that long because I'll be doing like more videos about kind of retro inspired kind of modern retro stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of these games just come out very, very short period and go. And I'm not just talking about the limited run versions, which obviously just have a short run, but a lot of them just come on like you have a print run for like a year and then that's it, and then they're gone, and then they're just on.
Yeah, that's the only way they can do the physical because they can do it for a short period of time.
Short run, yeah. So I'm saying this now. If you were into the Switch like us and you were into buying physical games, and there's a game that you really like, maybe like Ragebound that's coming out, get a copy just in case it disappears in a year or something, because then the second-hand market's crazy.
And you got the other ones as well, like strictly limited, stuff like that.
Super Rare is one of them. I think.
Yeah, they're all the same sort of kind of thing. And yeah, there is ones that it's ironic when there's a game they re-release on Switch cheap because it's part of like strictly limited or whatever.
Yeah,
and then when that goes out of print, that becomes expensive.
Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? Especially because I'm trying to backtrack and get a few other games that I kind of missed, and it's like a lot of them are like stupidly priced. Okay, let's go to our main event then. Okay, so before we press play on this thing, we're just going through. Actually, spoilers.
Good old play YouTube.
Yeah, thank you. Actually, let's get the. Here we go. So before we step through this, what was your thought process when you found out it was a partner direct?
That's
rather
the thing.
Than a general
when you hear direct and then it goes partner, you go. Oh, I don't know. I just kind of instant disappointed because I'm like, yeah.
And then when you kind of were okay with that, were you thinking, okay, well, at least they're going to show like Elden Ring and the Blood Dusks and all these other games that they mentioned in the main direct and given and release dates. Kirby Air Riders is basically a third party game, isn't it? It's not really classed as a first party.
Yeah, because it's by I don't know the guy's name now, but that's technically it's not Nintendo as such.
So I expected a lot. I that's why I went into this expecting those and the given dates because they've already mentioned them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that's
Well,
why I
I
was coming
kind
in.
of like when they show stuff we might not have seen yet, because like if you know the game's coming out, just I feel I don't need a direct to basically show the game we've already seen a bit of, and then a date with it. Like
Yeah,
I want to be hyped for the next things, but
yeah,
when they show stuff really early and it's coming out next year,
yeah.
I'm gonna probably forget about it till then.
Exactly.
It's like it's a
Another
strange
issue I
way to
had
create
with
hype.
it's a Summer Games Fest that just came out after the Switch had launched, Switch 2 had
Yes.
launched. And I watched that thinking, oh, they might really, announce some Switch 2 games or at least, put some Switch 2 logos on third
Yeah.
party games. And there was nothing.
No.
And I was
No.
thinking, well, maybe Nintendo were doing what Nintendo does all the time, where they're just going to announce their own third party direct and have all these games in. And like none of those games, oh, I'd love to spoil it, but like a lot of those games didn't appear. It was like, so what? So none of those are coming out? Like, what?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
This is going to bring out another one before the end of the year because apparently
Yeah.
there was a. I only found out today. I don't know how new it is the news, but Kirby Air Riders is coming out this year,
Yeah. Yeah, they said that last time. They
and
said that.
also same with Metroid Prime's out this
Yeah.
year.
Main
But we've
Direct, they
got
said that
no
this year.
dates or anything.
No. So, I mean, the speculation is annoying because the whole rumour fest about this one was so annoying coming up to it. That was going to be General Direct. It wasn't.
Yeah.
But they normally have a direct in September. And
Yes.
that's where
Yeah.
it feels a bit late. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? To announce like Metroid Prime 4 to like with a release date then. So maybe they're gonna have their own, you know, why they had Donkey Kong Bonanza, they had their own direct for that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Maybe they'll do the same thing for Metroid Prime 4. I don't know, because he did it really close to the release, didn't he? So, but because it's Christmas, you think that you want to kind of get it out there and and have a reason for people to want to get the system.
Yeah. Get ready for it. That
Because you really do need a reason for people to buy the. I love the Switch too, but I'm me and you were mega fans of Nintendo, and and hype about getting new things. But for the general buyer consumer, I
Well,
don't.
especially if someone's really got a
It's hard.
Switch. You go, well, what do I need a
Yeah,
Switch to then?
and I'll be honest,
That is quite a scary bit
I
of it.
still use my Switch very much
Yeah.
for streaming. But when I've been doing videos and been doing research and stuff like that, I've been looking at my Switch here. I've been playing the games here. And my Switch 2 is downstairs. So I love having both of the consoles. They work really well. As soon as I realised, and you told me ages ago, I could live with them both because I thought as soon as I went to the Switch 2, it would make this one redundant. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was, but I can go both.
No,
Both
and I
really
love
now.
both of them. I love both of them, but that is definitely not for everybody. People just want
No.
the one console. You know what I mean?
Because also if you've grown up with PlayStation and PlayStation 2, you
Yeah.
kind of integrate over to the new console, and then you can't. Well, people who want the latest will forget about the last one, but now
Yeah.
because
That's
everything's
the
still
thing.
coming out on both, they're like, well, why
I
do I
still
need
think
Switch
like
2
if
then?
there's no issue with price for people, I still
Yes.
recommend Switch 2 because obviously it's future proof, but also you get a massive library of Switch 1 games. So if you
Yeah.
haven't got the Switch 1 already, it's a no brainer to get the 2.
Oh
It's
yeah, well you're best of both worlds then, and you got no
definitely.
problem.
It's just if you
Yeah.
you're going from the Switch 1, then it probably and you're not as bothered. You haven't been bothered enough now to jump on like us. So there
Yeah.
probably is worth waiting for a little bit later on. Maybe get the next deal because maybe you're looking at Mario Kart and thinking, well, you didn't want that when that came out, so you might want the next pack. I think there was a Pokemon pack announced. Should we do the Pokemon Presents for 2 hours before we do this? By the way,
Oh yeah, I'll get Danielle on that one. She can fit me on
I'm
that
so
one.
bad at Pokemon. I'm so ignorant with it. But there is a Pokemon Switch 2 coming out apparently like a pack. So there is that. So if you're a Pokemon fan, it's great for you. But
Yeah.
apparently people weren't happy with the Pokemon Presents anyway because they weren't showing off like the new stuff.
Well, do you know what? Oh, I'll do a quick thing on that.
Yeah, go on.
I thought, Danny, do you want to watch it? Because I watch it with her because I'm interested. Because if she's hyped about it, I can try and understand more. And we watched about 3 minutes of it because it'd be one game. No, I don't care. Next one. No, I don't care about the game.
mobile
Next
games
one.
and
Don't care about that one. All she ended up watching was a bit of a mobile game that was kind of fun, which I can't remember what it was even called now. She played a little bit of that, and then she did the mainline game. All the rest of it, she's got no interest in.
That's interesting. She's a mad Pokemon
Yeah,
fan. Yeah,
but
that's
she's just
interesting.
like, meh, I'm not that fussed about that lot.
Yeah. I kind of skipped through it, but I didn't really know what I was watching. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've always
yeah.
said
To be
it
fair,
looks the
I'm
same
the
to
same.
me.
I'm the same.
Looks the same to
Really.
me. Don't kick off on me, Pokemon fans. All right, it's all the same game. All right, so
Different colours.
So the first game, right? Right from the bat is Monster Hunter Stories 3. I've got a big list here, so to help us out.
Yeah.
We should play
It was quite funny because the only thing I don't know about you, right? It's going to sound bad because you said you get hate from people about Pokemon. I'm going to get hate from RPG people.
Yeah.
As soon as I see a direct, and the first thing I see is Square Enix, I go, another RPG?
Really? Oh God! What are you doing?
I know, but like,
shut up.
yeah,
He didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. Also, there's some Square Enix games in there. At least one of them I really like the look of, to be honest. So,
there is one
yeah,
that lived in. One's got an awful name later on,
Oh
but
God,
it looks great.
Yeah, there you go. That literally is the one.
Yeah.
So this game is this is like an offshoot of the original Monster Hunter series, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
what
called
this was a
Stories
3DS
3.
game.
Yeah.
And difference with this one compared to the standard one, in the original game, you're literally just going around just attacking the monsters for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
In this one, you have a reason, a story.
It's a proper story-led game. Because I was watching this thinking, I don't remember watching any Monster Hunter trailers where they had this like a narrative. It was more we just see a bunch of people
storyline.
So that's why they literally called it Stories, Monster Hunter Stories.
Yeah.
Is this exclusive or is it on everything else? Because this is the issue. I think it's on Steam. Well, coming up on Steam. It'd
probably be on everything. But the original 2 was on the 3DS only, I think.
Because that was one of the things I was looking for in this. Is there anything that's exclusive, like someone's made specifically for this system? But then I think that in a way, that plays to its strength that these games can be on par with the other games, I guess, if they're like crossovers, especially with the sports games, for example. So, yeah, it's not one for me, but I do think, like, people are going to love it. It looks good. It looks
looks
nice.
Good, really good looking story to it as well. So it could be really fun.
It's also got that kind of Hyrule Warriors kind of.
I thought it was when it first loaded up. I thought it was a Zelda related game, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Okay, yeah. So it's on everything apparently. So there you
go.
Well, I mean, start the show with that. I mean, it's going to have a big appeal. But a lot of people like these games. Not for me. I've never played a Monster Hunter. Just never had.
I've tried, but it's definitely a co-op game.
Yeah.
I've had a bit with Stu and some other people, but a game on your own, it's not.
People get addicted to it, right? So, okay, Katamari. Again, massive series of games. I don't know how I've not been able to play any. I've not got around to playing any of them.
I've got one on PSP, but I never played it. But
I know you're a little guy and you roll around stuff and to create other stuff. And in this one, the planet blows up or something, and then he's got to create new items to make the new planet, and he goes back in time. It's just nuts. It's really cute and everything, but
because it's one of those.
I don't know why I haven't played it. I should play. I feel like I'd play for 5 minutes and go, and then I'd know if I like it or not. It's one of those ones you'll know if you like it or not.
Yeah, it's like a weird addictive game, but on a very basic level. Because because you can't basically pick up anything. You can only pick up things at a certain size, and then once the ball gets bigger and it levels up the ball, you can then pick up larger objects, and you get bigger.
Yeah.
So it's basically building up like that.
It seems like it's got a lot of add-ons where like different suits and DLC packs. Like when I was watching the actual trailer for this earlier, it was just like, and you get this if you buy it now. And again, this is not just on Switch either. This is on other systems.
Yeah, it's on PlayStation. I think it's Xbox as well because I know the other ones were also on them as well.
I think I always look at it like a PlayStation game, maybe because I've seen it on PSP.
I do. It reminds me very much like Patapom and all them sort of games.
Yeah, isn't it mad that certain games have certain kind of like platform kind of feels, even though they're not necessarily that. Yeah, and that's what it is. Next game we have up. What were your thoughts when you saw Just Dance come out?
It was like, we was watching this with dinner, and I was like, right, I'm going to try not to skip anything and just watch it. That's basically what we did.
I mean,
I will say though, it's not for us, but they were still making.
Mate, I bought this.
Oh, sorry.
I bought a copy of this a couple of years ago on Switch. I was bopping away to it with Linz.
Oh, okay.
Don't judge me.
Oh, no, I'm not.
I had the pauses. You're judging me. I think you put your judgment in there.
No, I'm saying
Square Enix is rubbish. I think my me getting this is not as bad as you saying Square Enix is rubbish.
No, I didn't say rubbish. If it's not live, I'll wait.
Yep. The issue I had with it, the issue I would Just Dance, if you want to know, is that I expected it to be proper, like, dance choreography, as in, like, repetitive moves. So if you're
Yes.
dancing something, once it goes back to the verse, you do the same thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like you're doing like a DDR.
What you
game.
see, but with the majority of the dances, and there
Oh.
might be some dances like that, but the majority of dances we were doing, it would just be random all the way through. And
I thought
and
it
it was like, what's the point in
set.
this? And they might have some bits that go back, but the majority of them were like, just like never really went back. And because I wanted to learn moves, and also it's good for exercise. You know what I mean? It's
Especially,
one of those.
especially if a song has got a dance, like I know, I don't know the big pop star, but a big pop star has got like a particular, like Lady Gaga had a dance for something.
Exactly.
You know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, you want those moves that you see, and they don't just kind of do random moves all the way through the music, do they? But do you know what?
No.
It was a good one to kind of play with Linz because she's not a gamer, but she loved that. She actually had loads of fun with it, and she ended
Who
up
won
playing
most
it
of the time?
Oh, her, because I'd give up because I get so angry with it, going, why is it so random? Because you know, it's like that. You know that dance move we do that.
I can't jump on the enemies. I can't get the angle.
Macarena. Do you know the Macarena?
Macarena.
Imagine it was like that.
Yes.
And you're like, wait a minute, I want to go back to the Macarena. Why am I doing this? Why am I cleaning a wall with a brush? You know what I mean? It's just so random. Yeah, yeah. It goes into that, and I was excited because there was loads of 80s music on there, but it was felt like they never really did any. Like there was no song where I go, oh, I want to do that. Where Lynn's on the opposite, but again, maybe it's a different audience because Lynn was like, yeah, I love it. You know what I mean? And I'm not a dancer, obviously. So I just kind of wanted someone I could learn and you know, get a bit of exercise and also do something with Linz because she's not a gamer. So it was a game we could play together. So he used to play Donkey Konga. So it was stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Rhythmy kind of thing she can have a laugh with. But again, it's just, I'm happy to kind of see the same games that you see across, like, you know, but it's no different, is it? It doesn't need to be on Switch 2 or whatever. I mean, this is going to be on Switch 1.
Well, to be honest, this is a bit like a FIFA game. Like you get one every year, but the Just Dance, they were still making them for the Wii when the Switch was out.
Yeah,
there's ones that go quite late on.
It's been going on for ages, isn't it? And they've got new modes and all that stuff. And the thing is, the way it works is that it's quite cheap to buy, to be honest. But you pay online for like a monthly service to get access to all the music. It's one of those, and that's what was happening. Because remember when we did it, we ended up one. So you actually only need one copy of the game, and then
because it's on the screen, isn't it? Yeah. Did you use a camera or anything? I wonder, because I thought they might have wanted to use a camera with it or something like that, but they don't mention it.
I can't remember. I mean, that would have been the Switch 2 version uses a camera. I mean, that's a no-brainer, that, mate, isn't it? Like, why did they do that? Even if you're in the corner, so you can see if your moves matched up or something.
I see Lynn's doing it, and you going, "This don't make any sense."
Yeah, that's what will happen. But you just should use the camera. Like it feels like a no-brainer at this point. Maybe like that's down to Just Dance people, but they probably wanted to get something out as quick as possible. It's at this time of year because a lot of these games. Well, this one's coming out in October,
right?
Where they just say Just Dance 26.
Dance on Halloween.
Yeah, on Halloween. But I don't know. It's not for me, but whatever. Another one that's not for me.
Dragon Ball Z. I look at the games and they all look identical. So
this game came out. This is not like new. This came out like.
Oh, it's an old one.
I think it came out like last year.
So many of them.
Chat will tell me. I think it came out last year, but this one's got motion controls because of the Switch. So it's got that. And the thing is, when a lot of these games are saying Switch and Switch 2, we don't know if they're going to get like Switch 2 version, as in like physical versions. It's just going to be like, it could be just a patched upgrade. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I did hear though, there's one game coming out, and I can't remember what it is. They're not doing a upgrade version for it, so you have to buy rather a Switch 2 or an original version.
Oh, really? You'll have to let me know.
It's quite interesting. I can't remember what it was now.
I'll be very interested in that. I'm very happy that they're still supporting the Switch one. Like very.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm still buying those games, and I'll be honest, they're more likely to have physical versions of the Switch 1 games than the 2.
Yeah.
So I'm happy them to keep supporting the first one, and even if it's like a patch or whatever, I like, well, at least we're going to get a card. If that's the only way you're going to get a card, I'll do that one. I don't know any about these games.
180 fighters though, that's mental. That's like, how do you go 180?
How can he balance that?
Yeah.
How can he sit there and go, right then? The permutations alone would be insane.
You spend 10 minutes going through it like Netflix. You're like,
imagine that, right? Oh, do you want a quick game of this game? Like this, I've picked my character. All right. And you're just scrolling through it, and by the end, it is like Netflix. At the end, you just give up and go to bed.
Yeah.
It's a Netflix beat 'em up. That's what it is. Oh my, 180. Jesus, peace. That's too many. That's too many. Do you know
And
what I mean?
everyone
That's
just
too
comes
many.
in. Yeah, I was like, yeah, because the thing is, it's been going on for like crazy amount of years. This series, so it always introduce new people.
Jeez, it looks good though.
It does look nice, yeah,
It
nice
looks
engine on
nice.
it.
It's just not
Yeah.
my. It's not my thing. I mean, I don't really watch Dragon Ball. I mean, if you know Dragon Ball, if it was a show that we knew, we'd be all over it. I guess.
Oh yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Yeah, fanboy out on it and stuff.
And I
And
don't know how if this even plays. Does that you control this? Oh, but look at it there. Wait a minute, that's character select. Wouldn't you think it'd be taking over the screen? Or unless it's like different variations of the same character, and you press a button and it just changes the
probably.
character, like it should do with Mario Kart, but it won't. It doesn't. Anyway, that is coming out November 14th.
Oh, okay.
Right, hit the next one. I want to know your thoughts on this because I want this. This is the first one I want.
Yeah. So, yeah, me and Danielle have got a good history with this because I got this game on my iPhone 3G back in the day.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
Fell in love with it.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it. Then when I got an iPad, an early iPad, I had it on that.
Yeah.
And then I showed it to Danielle, and I gave her my iPad. She got addicted to it, so
Yeah,
she played
so
through
good.
it. So we're massive fans of it. The only thing I was a bit gutted about is it's just it's like it's a HD version of the game we already know.
Mm-hmm.
But the bit that grabbed me and Danielle was got 2-player on it,
Yeah, it's co-op.
and I was like,
Yeah,
and I was like,
I used to play this when I was in work. Like, I think it was even when I was in working in Sony and like under the desk when I should have been doing other work. I was like, quick round of this. It was so addictive on your phone.
yeah.
It's like back then, it was so much fun.
Is this retro now? I don't know. Is it
Weirdly
retro?
enough, though, I was thinking about this the other day, thinking, "Oh, I used to love that playing that game." And then when this got announced, I was like, "Oh my god!" It's like I've just put this into the world or something. Because yeah, I'd play this again. I never played the 3D games. So
I played a little bit, but I even played you ever played the Facebook game?
no,
They had like an isometric. It was quite good, but incredibly difficult. But
Yeah.
it was a Facebook game, and it was exclusive to that.
Right, yeah. So it's
But,
about
yeah,
like,
the
trying
3D
to get
one
your
got
friends to come
Warfare.
and help you out by giving you tokens
Yes.
or whatever.
Oh yeah,
like
all that.
Farmville and that. I can't imagine it. Like this is coming out October 23rd. It's a must-have for me on the Switch.
Oh, we're gonna buy it. I think it's
Yeah.
$14.99.
14. Oh yeah,
Yeah, because it's on the eShop now. Like
Yeah.
for pre-order.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I'm gonna get this. I don't think it'll be. I don't know if there'll be a physical version. I don't know if you ever looked into that.
I don't. I feel like they won't because
I
they've been
can't
very.
imagine a limited run jumping in and go. We're gonna do a Plants vs. I mean, you might do. They've done other types of games like that. I guess.
It has got a big following. You can get
Should play
a
this one.
version of the free the DS version, which wasn't very good physical. and things like
Yeah.
that.
I wonder if this use mouse controls then. You think it should?
Oh yeah, it'd be cool if it does because they don't really give away because he's holding it.
Crazy
remote
Dave,
and
his
that.
name was, wasn't it? Crazy Dave.
Crazy Dave, yeah, and Zen Garden and stuff. It was so good.
So available, 23rd. Pre-orders big today, and Switch 2. And it's mad they put Switch 2 before Switch. The icons. That's what's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
Feels like a mistake.
Yeah. It should be around. But yeah, we're definitely going to get it because we've played it to death. We want to buy it again. But the thing was, quite cleverly, we actually went on to. She's got an Android tablet. She downloaded the game again on there after she saw this trailer, and it's free. We're like, oh, okay. After every level, there's 2 minutes of adverts.
Oh no!
And then she went, nah.
No.
I'm waiting for the Switch version now.
I'd rather pay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you describe it as like a tower defense strategy game? Is that what?
Yeah, I say it's a tower defense without a tower, basically.
If anyone's watching this and thinking, "Oh, I remember this from years ago, but I didn't pick it up or whatever," but it is so addictive, honestly.
And the tutorial is really good to learn it off the bat.
I don't play these type of games really.
No, nor do I.
And this one got me hooked. It was really good, and it feels like this is gonna be the perfect time to pick this one up. It's one of those ones where you can just do one round, and you say that, and then you'd be there all night. As soon as you get an upgrade or something like that, you're like, "Oh, I'll put one of those, the decoy thing there," and it's a great game. I'm excited.
And incredible music as well. Music's really fun.
Actually. I think it's because I played it on mute because it was like not trying to tell you.
Sneaking
away.
It's got incredible. Yeah, you hear the music. Go, oh, remember that one? Yeah, it's good. But it's got strange nostalgia out of nowhere for it.
Exactly. Moving on. This is gonna be one that you probably wanted to skip, but I kind of want to talk about it a little bit. It's a football game. I'm not into football games, but I know for a fact that this original Switch has been terrible.
Yeah. They've always had the hand-me-down versions of the games.
And if you've seen this is was it FC? Is it FC UK? Is it? That's what it's called. FC 26.
FC 24, isn't it?
So this is 26, but like the
it
other
used to
ones.
be FIFA.
if you see the looks of the other games, they look like kind of dodgy PS2 era games.
Yeah, because EA didn't
can't
take the Switch seriously at all.
No.
And they were like, nah, it can't handle that very well
No.
because they're sort of ports from Call of Duties and they didn't like them. So they were like, yeah, that'd do.
And that's why, because like my cousin, like, was a massive football fan, like, and he's got a Switch. He like went to PlayStation 5 and all that to play Fortnite and like football games on that. Because when you've played football games on that, and then you try and look at the Switch version, you're like, as if I'm going to stick with that. But it looks like, I mean,
it's a full proper game now.
It's a proper game. Nice. It looks great, doesn't it? Look at that. It looks fantastic. To be honest.
Does. Yeah, because I'm not a full person, but imagine playing at handheld and that, and just jumping in a quick couple of matches if you're into that.
I mean, the trailer might be like smokes and mirrors, showing you the bits that like that are gonna. And there's definitely some of that in some of these trailers. But I'll tell you what, there's the Madden game with a spoiler that comes later on. I think that looks amazing. I was shocked.
Looks really good.
I was really shocked, but again, not for me. But it comes out September 26th, 2025. But if you're a football fan, which I know people in the chat are, and you want a football game, I think it could be the right time to jump on Switch.
Well, because I think it's clever because people, as you said, literally people buy a PlayStation 5 and just play FIFA. Nothing. FC. Yeah. They only play that and nothing else.
So really important for them to for EA to take the Switch seriously for Nintendo, because then people might start buying these systems. I don't know if they will. I don't know if it's been so many years of people buying the other consoles that it's like, is there any room for them?
Their friends are on the other consoles.
Exactly. And it's like, when I think of FIFA now, I think of PlayStation. Like, I used to be like Mega Drive and the SNES back in the day.
Yeah, I've got a couple of those on Mega Drive.
God, yeah. And then I remember on PlayStation and being really... I've never really been... I was into 16-bit and before, like, football games, and remember being impressed when I first saw it on PlayStation, but it got too complicated for me. Every button... You hold another button when you're pressing a button, and then you make them be depressed or something.
Get to shout
all the emotions and all that.
About their girlfriend on.
Oh my god! It was just tough. And there's not words. I was rubbish. Okay, so what are your thoughts on this one then, which is a Pac-Man World Repack 2? This is one I want.
I find it a bit random. It's number 2. Did they bring the first one out then?
The first one is like really old though, isn't it?
Well, both of them are on PS2.
Oh, both on PlayStation 2?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Oh, okay.
So I was a bit like, oh, okay, because I just don't know why they didn't bring out the first. Why did they bring out the first one? But do you know what? Apparently, I've heard, and there is a third one as well.
Oh.
So I guess I might bring out later on. This looks brilliant. I never played one of these. I don't own any of them. Yeah, but they look really, really fun.
It feels like there's a resurgence of these kind of mascot, like 3D games. They got Croc come back out, and I mean, even Tomb Raider getting remastered recently. And what's the other one? Not Croc, the other one, the big one. Like Spyro came out a while ago.
It's Spyro, then Crash
Bandicoot, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot. All those games, and this one, and then... It feels like obviously a PlayStation one I'm thinking of as well. The what's the bot one?
Astrobot.
Astrobot.
That's incredible. Yeah.
People love that, and it feels like, are they looking at those games and thinking, okay, we just money in the bank. We just go back and remaster these games, and also Pac-Man's just had an anniversary. I mean, I don't know if they're looking at Shadowland and seeing that there's no connection there, but
PS1 for the first game, 2 and 3 PS2.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I knew that.
Yeah, you knew that. But I do like the look of this. I think
it looks brilliant.
I know I know chat's probably going, oh, Steel be rubbish at this though. It's a 3D game, but I don't know. It is. It's one of the things I like about Shadow Labyrinth in a weird way. Is like every time you go past the pellets as Pac-Man, he does that waka waka in the weirdest grim world. And in this, obviously, you're gonna get a lot of that. But it looks really fun, and the conversion from the original one, it's like, if you see it from the start, actually, I don't know if it says in the real trailer. What's the real trailer recently?
Oh, yeah, no, it's like different
than the original, the GameCube version or whatever, and they've already done a really good job with it, and there's like a lot to it.
But one of the things where when I saw the initial picture of it, I thought, but then I see it being played, I'm like, oh, actually, it looks really good.
Nice. It looks nice. I think I initially, when I first watched it, was a bit like that. I was a bit like, oh, yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. And then I think it was guys in chat, actually, like in Discord, we were saying, oh, that Pac-Man. I was like, so we'll give it another watch, a proper trailer watch. I was like, actually, yeah, it does look pretty decent.
Yeah.
It jumped out at me a bit more. Because I suppose...
I've done it again, look. Look, Switch 2, then Switch.
I wonder if it's something Nintendo's put out. You know, to
Yeah.
tell them you've got to put the
It's
Switch
odd though,
2 before
doesn't it?
Switch 1.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense because Switch 2 is the new one, and then it's like, but again, it stands out. Maybe that's a good thing because it stands out. You know, because
But yeah, definitely. I'm definitely gonna get that. I feel.
Yeah, I want that.
Price.
It's out soon, next month now because it's August now, isn't it?
Pre-order. Oh yeah, it says pre-order on. I think that's it.
Okay, Final Fantasy Tactics is
Tactics,
this?
something or other.
Avalas. I'm gonna butcher that, so I'm not gonna say it. Chronicles. I'm not like Plunge. I don't think Square Enix is rubbish or anything, but I will say I don't know Final Fantasy. You know Final Fantasy, so talk us through this, Plunger.
Well, technically, I played 2 Final Fantasy games. So
you are an expert now.
Well, think of this kind of like
it's gorgeous,
do you know Shining Force on the Mega Drive?
Yeah, it's very
Shining Force basically Final Fantasy characters.
It's just like a small grid in the middle of the screen.
Yeah.
Everyone's on platforms, and but in this it's got like full voice acting and everything in this version.
That's what makes this one really good because before it was just text on it, and these are ones where you're limited to how many moves you can make.
On the other side,
and but to be honest, I didn't think this sort of game would be my thing. But when someone pulled up Shining Force 2 for me to play on stream, I was a bit like, not sure. Loved it.
Yeah,
so
liked it.
I don't know if I'm going to jump into it straight away, but I would give it a go.
Yeah, I think it looks gorgeous. I don't like. I have a thing, and I didn't realize this until recently. I think it was JR said it in Discord that Square Enix have been making a lot of action RPGs for the last few years. A while ago, and I didn't know that. I just kind of left them years ago because I didn't like turn-based. It's not my kind of mechanical games.
They've ventured on everything. They've had a couple of beat 'em ups as well and stuff like that.
But apparently, like they've been making RPGs with action RPGs like Zelda. Like I didn't know this. I need to go back and have a little look. I mean, one will come up later on. But when I look at this, the thing that makes me go, I can't play it because of the turn-based nature of it. And also, it's more of a strategy. It's tactics, isn't it? That type of bit.
One. And like Advanced Wars as well. Yeah. Advanced Wars, another good example.
I quite like Advanced Wars, though. I quite liked a bit of that. I don't mind that. And I've also played a bit of, which I didn't mind. Weirdly enough, there's always examples that kind of go against, the things you're not into. Yeah. You can always name something. And Advanced Wars I quite liked. And also, what's the big Nintendo game, which is like a big... with family?
Mario and the Rabbids?
No, not Mario. Not Mario. Strategy game. And they've got a big series of them. Oh, give it an F, sorry. Someone in chat will say I'm having streamitis. No. Big streamitis. There's loads on 3DS. A couple of them at least 2. Two came out at the same time. There's like families. Oh, come on, what's it called? Oh, what's it called? Strategy game on grids, basically, and you pick like I can't even remember. I'm on proper streamitis. Whatever, it'll come out. It'll come back. But they didn't announce it. There's no Nintendo, isn't it? They'd announce it. It's a Japanese game. Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem. Yeah,
I'm calling that.
Yeah, that's it.
For that, Waggy, I'm going to put your message on the screen.
Yes. There we go.
I can think
either. Yeah.
Put me out of my misery there. Fire Emblem. Yeah, I played a couple of those on the 3DS actually years ago, and I quite enjoyed it. Yeah, I was rubbish at it and didn't get that far. But what I did play, it was okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was bringing now. Probably because I'm saying these are games where I look at and go, I immediately go, I don't know if I like that. But as you said with the Shining Force, it's like you don't know until you've kind of had a a look or had a go.
And you actually be surprised yourself. Go, actually.
So I do like. I mean, they've modernized it. It looks really cute, and I bet the music's lovely and everything like that. And the story. I mean, when it's being read out to you, it's a bit easier. But then, but then I see this. But then I see, that grid, and then I see that. Oh,
all the menus and everything. Yeah.
At that point, I'm from afar. Again, brilliant in the game. But from afar, I just think I'm stupid, and I haven't got the attention span to know what's going on there, and it feels like I'm playing Windows. You know what I mean?
I think the only time when these sort of things help is if it has a really good tutorial and it steps you through, and each battle is a kind of learning tutorial. Yeah. Then and
it's also got to have a good. I mean, and this is probably one of the reasons why these games are so popular as well, because the story is really well written, so it makes you care.
There is
as
that. Yeah,
well as like
yeah,
having a really
there
good
is that.
story, but makes you care about where these stories going. So that these two things going ahead. So it's a snapshot. It's hard to kind of judge it, but yeah, I'm not. It's not a game I'm just going to blindly jump into when there's like a million other games. But yeah, I respect it. I think that was quite well mannered between us talking about it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
There you go. So that was. I mean, let's go to the next one. Right. This is. I'm dying to get Persona 3. I don't know anything about Persona.
I've got a little bit of history. I've got this actual game, but on the PSP. I bought it as my only official game, and the download still worked because when I got my Vita TV, like the little box one with that screen where you hook up to the TV, I went into my PSP bit and I could still download it. And I bought that when it was brand new.
Oh, wow.
The things with this game, guess what? It's turn-based.
I know, yeah, I know.
But it's got a very heavily like story bits,
crazy
and you've got
fan
like
base
school
as well.
life, and it's not. It's quite an in-depth. It's a bit like Yakuza games.
Yeah,
they're very big games.
It's overwhelming, to be honest. I look at them and go, "Oh, there's so many," and I think another one's coming out next. There's another game. I think this is it's Reload, isn't it? It's a remake.
Well, this is a remake one.
And
there's
one
sequels.
Yeah.
There's one like Dynasty Warrior style game.
Yeah.
There's a whole, and there's also other games, Shimigami Tensei, which is part of this series. It's like a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
It's just you can't be interested in every game. I'm like, I definitely am. Like, I'm coming from a world where I just love 8 and 16-bit games. It's hard for me to look at this and go, oh yeah, I'll get into that. You know what I mean? It's just like, I just can't. It's like, I've got to be honest. I look at it and go, it's not for me. But that, for anyone else, coming out October 23rd, I'll tell you what is a game that like is creeping up on me, right? And I never thought about it until I saw this direct. And I wasn't interested in the first part. But this one, I don't know why, but now I'm like, ooh. It's not Persona. I'll wait for the actual transition.
Come out this year as well, that one, October.
Oh, yeah.
A lot in October.
This one, which hasn't got a release date, weird enough, it says winter or this year.
I can't remember what this one is.
Oh, I guess.
Oh, it's the Dynasty Warriors style, Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment.
These are the thing with these games, they fill in the gap of story which you don't get in the mainline games, which is really bizarre. And this is a prequel to Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, and it's not even that. That's kind of intrigued me. It's kind of like it's just kind of a hack and slash. I don't know what the genre is because there's a genre name. What's the genre name of it? Where you just go on the battlefield. I remember what it's called. Like, is it Destiny Warriors?
It's always Dynasty Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors, yeah.
Dynasty Warrior style game.
Yeah, there's a name for it.
It's the same company.
But as soon as I saw that in the trailer, I was like, do you know what it is? And I'm going to blame JR for this, right? Because he got me into Vampire Survivors. And you know
I can see what you mean.
Where you stand in the middle of a screen and you're just wiping out loads. And I was watching this, and I was like a bit in this when you go, we're just wiping out loads.
It's so satisfying.
And I was like,
satisfying.
Huh.
Yeah.
I kind of like the look of this now. It's like awakened something to me. Like, years ago, I remember playing. I think the 3DS one was terrible. By the way, it was like really bad.
Oh yeah, performance was really bad.
I think it was like supposed to be better on the new 3DS.
It's going to be optimized for that one,
but this one's kind of made me go. I'm quite like I'm into the idea of it.
And also, you could do it on co-op and it's split screen. Me and Danny played through the Wii U one. And the one thing that was quite clever about the Wii U one is performance was a bit dodgy, but one person could use a gamepad as their whole screen, and the other person has a TV.
Oh, that's cool.
That was quite cool, you know. But...
So the way it works, right? So a question for you, right? So I know it's got like a narrative. There's a story, obviously, going on in between fights or battles and that. Do you get to like upgrade your weapons and things like that before you go in there, or do you get pickups on the battlefield to like, or has it just got one weapon? And can you switch between different characters? Because I know there's
definitely lots of different characters you can flick between. I remember that on now. I don't know about this one, but the previous one, yes, there was. And you go to a certain battle and you'll be because part of the story suddenly go to, say example, you're Zelda, and then it goes to one of the other characters. You'll then play that person's part of the story, but in that world.
I think they use like do you remember the name Breath of the Wild? The sages or whatever. They're in this
that sort of thing.
So yeah, because I was like, I just thought I just got that feeling of like this gonna have like a 3D version of one of those just mowing down enemies, and I'm like, ooh,
It is stupidly satisfying, and what you do is because you have this overall map, and you have an icon say you need to get here to, I don't know, barricade the gate or something like that. So you got to make your way up that part of the map, and as you're going up the level, you can
Just
rather
mowing down
get
people.
some enemies, mow them down, and I think you do level up. It's been years since I
Oh, do
played
you
that
level up?
one.
You don't. Oh, you don't level up, do you? You do
I
this
don't.
thing
I
when you're
don't
going through
know.
them.
I can't
It's
remember.
that
This
kind of
one's
thing.
gonna be different.
I do want it, and it's coming out at the end of the year, I guess. Like they haven't put a date.
We're
on it,
gonna
just
get
winter.
it. We're getting it.
Yeah, it's gonna
We
be.
like them.
I don't know why they haven't put a date on it. Probably because they want to announce the proper pre-order for it, because it's like, it's a Zelda game, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even though it's third party. But yeah, it'd be my first one of those, I think. Yeah, so I guess a proper game that I'm kind of like I want, which is quite exciting. So that's what I'm saying. It's not all doom and gloom. This direct so far. There's a lot of like meh.
I'm actually kind of surprised this is on there.
Yeah.
Being Zelda related, I thought they would kind of not have anything.
I'm
really
surprised
like that.
after the fact now, because there's so many like things that he mentioned in the first direct that like I thought would be in this one, and there wasn't. And it was like, oh, why? But this was. Right, so yeah, that's just coming out in the fall. Oh, they got this like little teaser. I don't really know what it means.
Oh, do you know what? I was like, ooh, what?
I don't understand.
You know why? If we probably, I don't know, maybe if we completed Tears of Kingdom, this
maybe
would make sense.
So it's this. What is that?
I think it's like, I don't know. Is it the beginning of Tears of Kingdom? Because it had that thing build itself together, didn't it?
I haven't beat
I can't remember.
Kingdom. It looks like that. Looks like a. Do you know what? There's no, isn't it? Because I thought it was loads of random stuff, but that looks like
it's a robot, like building.
Building up like a gold robot. Okay, but is that supposed to mean something? People will know.
Yeah, I think it's the main boss you go against in Tears of the Kingdom. I think because you remember when like you at the very beginning of the game when Lincoln's Court and stuff like that, and apparently you battle someone and then you get a broken sword. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the name. I can't remember it, but it's had to do. I think it's had to do with that.
Yeah, but again, it's must have for me now for this year for the Switch.
It's Megatron.
Megatron. So here we go. So I'm waiting for a very exciting one. Is this? Oh no, that's another. It's more of that.
Wait, was it showing it?
Yeah.
Wait, did you just go back?
I didn't go back. I didn't. It just showed more. I think.
Oh, you know why? Because they're probably talking about it.
Yeah.
Because they
come out at the end of the year.
About it.
That jovial guy. They always have. So this is like, I know people are going to moan at this one and go, I'm going to flick off forever. Don't, because I think it looks brilliant. I mean, again, not an American football fan, not a Madden fan, not anything. But
you can tell because you called it American football.
American football, exactly.
NFL, actually.
I am not a fan of this, right? But from seeing what the Switch was able to do or not able to do beforehand, it leaps and bounds. I think it is down to like the developers as well, because
it is because they were
game
like
later on, which I used to go, oh god, that looks a bit ropey compared to like what I've seen of it. I'll leave that for later. But
there is one later on that is like that, and I wonder if you noticed. But
probably, I think we're on the same lines. In a galaxy far, far away, maybe.
That's it.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. High five.
Yeah, we came out to that one.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm excited about that one. But this looks good.
This looks like a proper mainline one and everything.
Yeah, it does.
So anyone who loves, because in America, this game is huge. So like people have parties with this and all.
Yeah, look. It looks better than the football one. Just the movement, it looks really fluid. Like I'm really impressed. But again, like people go, "Oh, were you impressed by a football game?" This means that more people will take the Switch seriously. That means we'll get more third-party support, and there's more, especially with these games, because again, we've said before, the system sellers.
Yeah, someone will literally be really into this, and they want to play it portably and buy a Switch and play.
Or parents will get it for the kids. Parents will get it. It'll be a sold game at Christmas. You know what I mean? They're always bestsellers anyway, aren't these?
Yes, they are. Yeah, Madden, isn't it?
But I have no idea what's going on in this game.
I have no idea.
The hell? They're playing in John Carpenter's The Fog right now.
Yeah, a bit Silent Hill going on. Yeah,
my God, amazing. Yeah, that would be good as well. So that comes out. Oh my God, that's like really.
That's like next
4
week,
weeks.
isn't it? Wow,
it's pretty good. Just on Switch 2.
So Steve will be playing that on the stream if you want to see him play that. Challenge him.
Just on, yeah. Can you imagine? I know all the players. Just on Switch 2 is
Don and Madden. I know them too.
I'm glad they're not on like Switch 1, because then they'd have to kind of like make a
it
polished
looked
version.
awful.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
I can't remember after this one.
okay. I've got mixed thoughts about this.
Yeah, I do as well.
I mean, can I just? I think I brought up I've got it on here. I brought up the Nintendo description of it, on their website.
Oh yeah,
this is an exclusive. I think I don't think
Oh,
I've
is
seen it
it?
anywhere else. I think it just get it on Switch.
Switch 2 as well.
Switch 2. Sorry,
Oh,
it's
Switch
just I
2.
think it's just on Switch 2. So this is what it says for chilling by the fire. By the way, it's called chilling by the fire. Which I don't know about you, but does your mind straight away go to Netflix and chill? That whole thing.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, yeah.
It felt like it's like a pseudonym. It's an innuendo or something. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. So on the Nintendo website, it says, "Only the faint crackling of firewood fills the night. A quiet, low-poly world where each player's voice blends with the flickering of the campfire. That's chilling by the fire, the campfire simulation game. Growing fire, a new kind of gaming experience." And I'm honestly not joking. It's so much text about fire.
Literally keeping it alive. Yeah.
And when I initially watched this trailer, I was like, this is cool, actually, because of the bit where you can sit off with your mates. It reminded me...
I got a bit creeped out with the phases. You'll see that in a minute. That was a bit weird. I didn't like that.
Because what I thought was missing from the Switch was... I remember years ago on... I think it was PlayStation 3. There was a card game. I think it was like Texas Hold'em or whatever. Like Texas Hold'em. Do you remember that?
Well, Uno. Uno was the one that was massive.
No, I know the one I used to play. So
sorry.
For me, massive for me. And because it was massive in our work, I think we used to play it. And then we'd play, and after work, we'd all kind of meet up at night. Like, you play it together, and we'll sit around in this virtual poker room.
Cool, yeah.
And it was kind of like, I was like, oh, this could be like that, just where you sit off, but by a campfire at night, just like, talking like about life and all that. And I thought that'd be quite nice. And then I watched the proper trailer of it. And then I read all of that, which is like, it could be like 5 A4 sheets or something. And I thought, oh, this sounds like work. Because it's all about, like, can you get this fire going?
Percentage keeping it going. It sounds like it's stressful. You'll be stressed out by the end.
And I thought it'd be a bit less of that, and just kind of like...
I want it more like a screensaver type game. Like, you start it off,
exactly.
and you can do little bits.
If there's a free roam mode where you could just, like, sit off with your mates, and then I saw the price, and it's like...
It's like 15 quid, isn't it, or something?
$13.49.
Oh, yeah.
And then for the look of it... Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
It looks like one of the, like, showcase indie games you'd see on Steam to try out and that.
But I think it's because it justifies the price because it's a full simulation of putting a fire on. It's gone. Like, for people who love building fires, this is the game for you. Honestly. That's why it justifies the price, because like it's so in depth. Like the features of it, it's like communication on the fire, growing a fire. You kind of experience. I
didn't understand the fireworks bit though.
Free game modes: normal, grow your fire, and try to reach campfire level 10. Survival modes, playground modes. Use the four with friends who can. Oh, so you can compete with your friends who can bigger the bigger
freaky faces.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Chill with your big-headed friends.
I don't like the way they come off the chairs. I feel like they should be on the chair and you stay on the chair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it shouldn't even... I don't feel it needs to be big-headed. It should be just like an avatar version of you, like in like VR chat or something.
Yeah. Why is it moving? Why is it like a balloon that moves? I don't understand.
I guess they're moving around the fire to do things.
Yeah.
Look at it different angles.
So one side of me, like when I initially watched this, I love the idea of it. Like it's a chill game, which is like a non-game in a way, where you just you can just sit off with your friends around a campfire that you just tend to. And I like that you got like marshmallows, you can just have a laugh. But it's like, there's like talk about life and all that. The moments like that, quite nice. And then, but then the more I watched the real trailer, it felt like it's just so much to it that I kind of felt a bit overwhelmed. But again, that's me. There are going to be people out there, people in the chat going, oh, why would I play all this?
But if you start playing it from the start, again, it might be an easy tutorial and it makes sense. Because when it showed all the features, you go, what?
Much.
I just feel like
maybe, if there was like a mode in there that was just like, hey, just do what you want mode, Where the fire's
It's kind
gone.
of like Little Inferno, because
Yeah.
that was so satisfying, that game, when you're burning
Yeah.
things on that game.
But I suppose for me, like the argument against me is that I don't want a game. I just want an experience. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they made a game which is great, and that's why it justifies the price. Maybe I'm kind of like, for me personally, I want something that the Switch has, that it's just basic, that you can kind of like utilize the camera, because there's nothing like that.
yeah.
You either got Mario Kart or this, and then chat. But I suppose you could just do they could log in and watch other people play the games. But kind of like these like little virtual reality kind of rooms are quite nice. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, rather than just the empty room.
But yeah, I like the idea of it. I don't know. I don't know. I'd go for 13.49. Maybe it's one of those ones where it goes down to half price to pick up and try
Yeah, I
it
think
out.
it's super cheap. We could get it in for a bit of laugh and give it a go or something.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be up
Again, I
for
feel
that,
like I'm
you know.
discrediting, because there'll be people out there who love the idea of this and don't go,
Yeah,
I don't want to camp. I'd rather do this. I like the idea of camping, but I don't want to do it in reality. I want to do it in a game, and I get that totally.
yeah.
Yeah. So that was that one. Yeah, but I was like shocked by that, because it kind of stood out to me, and it's an exclusive. I mean, it's probably exclusive with the cameras, but yeah, you're right. I don't get why they've done that with the cameras
How
at
very
all.
odd. But yeah, it could be a bit fun, but it's
Chilling by the fire. I still think it sounds weird.
it does.
Really
Available
sounds.
later today.
Yeah, it's out now.
So he's playing it on Monday.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna play. Yeah, Monday.
After he plays Madden.
Everyone's gonna be chilling by the fire with me on Monday.
Yeah.
Have you played Apex Legends?
I have actually. The only thing that upsets me with this game, I'm a bit disgruntled about, is that I'm a massive fan of Titanfall games.
Oh, Titanfall's
And
great.
this
Yeah,
was basically they
yeah.
greenlit this over the new Titanfall game. It really bothered me. But this is
Titanfall-
a good fun game though. It's a
Titanfall 2
good
was so
multiplayer.
good. Yeah,
It was.
I had one go with this years ago, and I got told off by someone, and I never played it again.
Oh,
Yeah,
I played with a friend online on
what you gotta
PC a while ago. Really enjoyed it, but I'm not very good at it. But
You've
it's
got
a
to play
good
with
game.
friends, haven't you? So it came out on the Oh, you know what? Stop. It came out on the It came out on the Switch already. So this is the
That's
first
what I
time
thought. I thought
yeah.
it was already
It's
out.
already on Switch. So it's
Maybe
kind of like the way
controls
Fortnite.
and...
So that version of it comes out on Switch 2 August 5th. So a few days. Okay.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on this? Because for me, this kind of stole the show.
This looks brilliant. The only thing that me and Danny are gutted about, we thought it was a rat. And we was like, oh god, cool rat game. No, it's a mouse.
I feels like that's like really bad. Like you just said that, just because it's a mouse, you're like, no, I don't like you.
There's too many mouse games. We need more rat games.
You might find rats in there. With
Yeah, they're going to be evil, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're going to be evil.
I was going to say,
and rip your heart and stuff.
look, Plunger, there's a rat.
Yeah, it will be. They're going to be evil, red eyes and like.
He looks all right. You love rats, don't you? Blood come down his eyes and everything.
Yeah, that's the thing. It gives him a bad name.
I'll be your friend.
Yeah,
His name's
I'll
Fagin.
eat your brains. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine, isn't it? It's a rat, isn't it?
Now this looks fantastic.
It
I think
does.
me and Danny will probably end up getting this because
I read it says up to
gorgeous.
4 players online.
Oh yeah, online as well. Yeah, because me and Danny would like to try and. So I don't know how it would work. It has to be separate systems. I'm
No,
guessing
there's
it
a
would
proper
be.
trailer for this, which is I think it's a bit longer than this little snapshot.
Oh, I've only watched this one.
So, have you ever played the game Unravel?
Yes,
Or have seen it?
Played
It's
the first
kind of
one.
like that.
Yeah, it
in
does,
3D.
doesn't it?
There's bits where like there's a cool bit where like there's one of the mice is holding the 2 mice and they're holding a bit of rope between 2 platforms, and one of the other mice has got a yeah, I read that. It's true. One of you as a mouse has got to then walk across that rope, that piece of string.
Oh
that they're
yeah, you'd
holding.
help each other to get across.
That's
and that,
so
yeah.
cool. I love that. Imagine that, because you've got to work together like that. I mean,
Yeah.
that could be good. That could be. And this looks gorgeous. I mean, if just walking around, it could be nice.
There's another game similar to this called Ghost of a Tale or Tale of a Ghost.
Yes.
Again, it's that sort of thing like this as well, which is really lovely.
I feel like, again, maybe reiterating what I'm saying with the Campfire one, but this will be lovely, just an open like sandbox kind of area.
Floating heads.
No,
it doesn't work.
No, on this, like a sandbox of like just walking around, like
Just taking in the gardens and chilling.
Taking the garden, and it starts raining now and again, and like now and again, animals come over, and you're just hanging out with mates and talk. That kind of like Minecraft, but like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd be a lot for them to do, but it looks really good actually. But this is not exclusive either. This is on other things.
Yes, it's going to be on everything.
Well, it looked good. what they're showing off. If it looks like this, doesn't look like
It looks like it's done. It looks like it's done by the Unravel
it might be,
team or
actually.
whatever. It
Could be,
seems
yeah.
like it to
Look
me.
at that. There you go. Look at that. Two people working together.
Yeah.
Kicking a ball. Oh, that's going to be great. You know, you're going to be having people playing football and stuff with them. What's he doing there?
It's going to be eaten by the rabbit. You don't see it though.
I know you don't see it. And on the back of the rabbit is a rat going with a leash. Get that mouse. Get him. The evil rats. That's April 2026. Yeah, that's on my radar now. It's the very much on the radar. Okay. Oh. So. Okay.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Oh. Yeah.
So,
the face.
Yeah.
Oh, the faces. Oh.
What?
Wait till you see it.
So when I first saw this game on other platforms, and I've seen people play this on Twitch a lot.
Yeah.
Like, it was massively across Twitch, and I was intrigued by it because it's Star Wars and it's an open world thing. It looks fun. It was one of those ones where I would say I don't know if I play it because of time, but I watch other people play it because it's Star Wars and it's fun. So it was ingrained in my memory of like what the character looks like.
Yeah,
and that is a bit. It's a bit of an issue when you go into this because you're just going, oh, what have they done? What have they done to it?
Because I thought, I was like, oh, this must be the Switch version, not the Switch 2 version.
Yeah,
it's only on Switch 2.
You're on Switch 2, yeah.
Oh dear.
And it looks
like, these don't look too bad. You look at this bit, it looks pretty good. Then
yeah,
it actually probably doesn't look as bad on a smaller screen, but if you see full screen, you look at the phases, it looks really washed out.
If you've never seen her before, you're going, oh, she looks fine. What are you talking about? But
yeah,
so
that's
much
a good point,
of a
actually. It
difference.
doesn't look like her.
Yeah, it looks like a completely different person.
Yeah.
It does, compared to what I've seen in other places. But again, it's got to take the hit, I guess. But then, it's doing a lot. If you think about it, it's not fair to me to say, oh, Madden or the FIFA game or whatever, because like they're kind of short, games. This is doing a lot. This is a massive game.
Well, look, Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah, Cyberpunk is the good example.
That looks amazing.
Yeah.
So they can do it.
Yeah, they can do it. But yeah,
I
looked at this as like it just doesn't look right.
Yeah. It's like, did you ever see Mortal Kombat, the new Mortal Kombat on Switch 1? How bad that looks. It's the same sort of deal.
And the thing is, I'm not bothered. I'm not a person who will complain about like way things look like in power games. I play a lot of indie games. Anything that look like it's not 2D, I am normally wowed by because I'm not used to seeing it. You know what I mean? With like beautiful foliage, like that Hella game, like, oh, that looks gorgeous to me. And people are probably thinking, oh, that kind of game's out 20 years ago. Do you know what I mean? But for me, like, absolutely gorgeous and lighting and everything. But this, I can't help it because I've seen it so much across other platforms.
And we don't even own it, and we know what it's like.
It's like, it feels like it's okay. And maybe early on. You might be early on. You know what I mean? But I feel like if they're going to showcase this, like, this is what you're expecting it's going to look like.
Yeah, it's big gutting.
And this is going to be keycard, I think, as well. I mean, of course.
Better.
Of course.
Of course it is. And look, he looks awful. Oh, God. I was like, who's that? I recognise him, I think. Is that his brother?
Is that Kirk? It's like Star Trek. The
thing is, though, it worries me because it's kind of like how you'd see some games they ported over to the Wii and how bad it was, the Wii version compared to the PS3 version and stuff like that. And you go, oh, no, don't go down that route again.
I mean, I suppose I'm trying to think of like a positive way of like, why would you get this? Because maybe this is your only system, like the way I've got Steam, but I probably couldn't run this game on my computer, so I could only run it on my Switch. Would I be that bothered? I'd be bothered because I've seen it. But if you've never seen it before,
and in handheld mode as well, maybe
we don't know if this is running in handheld. If that version of it is that docked version, what's the performance like? Because it's a hefty game again, like you say about Cyberpunk. But I don't know. It's not for me anyway. So it feels like unfair of me to even judge from afar. But that was my. It's interesting that we both thought that though.
Yeah, it was so funny because because I paused it on her face. I went, "Ooh,
yeah,
what's that in, right? Hope it's early build."
This one.
This looks. Danny's well interested in this, and it's kind of like Dead Space-ish.
I was thinking.
And it's actually, I think this is a VR game originally.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's on all systems as well. Pretty much everything.
Kronos something or other.
It kind of, I don't know. It's like I love sci-fi games, but I feel like I've seen this game like 10 times in a row. Like
Yeah,
it feels
because
like
you've
every
got Dead Space, the one that's like Dead Space with a weird name, something Protocol.
kind of over the shoulder look. Oh yeah, what was that? Yeah, I remember
Uh,
that one.
yeah,
Came out a
that
few
was
years
very
ago.
similar.
But it has the same kind of the slow movement speed.
Yeah, I think it
mean,
looks
it
gorgeous
does look
though.
really cool, yeah. But I don't know. It just feels like I don't know. It just feels like. Do you know what my issue is? Oh God, I feel like I'm being ranty now, and I don't mean it. But every time I watch like say a PlayStation showcase or something, or maybe just me not being able to distinguish games.
Oh, they have a look and they
Have a look
kind
and a
of like,
feel, and then every narration
yeah,
goes in the world, and it's all that kind of thing, and everyone
yeah.
start looking the
Oh,
same.
yeah,
And I feel like, we're finally getting those games on this system now, you know.
yeah.
But I don't know.
Calypso Protocol, that's the one.
Oh, that's the one. Thanks, Jay.
That's the one. Thank you.
Yeah, you're
Weird
right.
name, but yeah.
It looks cool. I don't know if does it look like a full game? Does it look like a
It's a
big
bit of a
title?
weird series because I think the first one was a early Oculus Rift game,
Okay.
and then they've remade it into a non-VR game, something
Yeah.
like that. But it has got a little series that it's a very weirdly unknown.
Yeah.
But
We can level up guns. Ooh, nice.
different guns and upgrade, and it kind of has that other game feel to it. There was one at Superplay a long time ago where every time you died, you'd have to come back to it. It was kind of like always get this wrong. Roguelike, roguelike.
Oh, I know what you mean. The one on PlayStation 5.
Yeah, that's it.
Begin with R. Returnal.
Oh yeah,
Returnal. There's
yeah,
like one of
Returnal.
the few games
that
I've
sort of
looked at
thing.
was like I that would have got me the PlayStation 5. That was like that
Yeah.
looked like my type of game, to be honest. And so yeah, a bit like that, I guess. I mean, yeah, I want to see more of it.
Yeah,
Do you know what it is, right? It's the walking around really slow that really gets me.
yeah.
I just don't want a game when I'm just plodding. Like, you know what I mean? It
Okay.
reminds me, you know, when you go in isolation, you put the suits on, and it's like, and as you get out of it, you can just move it a bit faster.
Oh yeah.
It feels a bit like that. I mean, and for the whole game, but September 5th, it feels like it should be an October game, but well, whatever.
Yeah, again, not yeah. We'll get
Just
loads
two.
coming out in October.
Just
That's
two.
the problem. That's probably why.
Right, let's get through these. So, okay, you mentioned this series earlier on.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts now with it? Would you pick any of these up on Switch, do you think?
I own 1 and 2 on the PS2. I've bought them a long time ago, and I own randomly one of them on PS4 because I got it really cheap, like in a nice case and that. I really like these, but these are not getting cart releases.
Yeah.
These are key card games again.
The other one that came out on launch was a key card as well.
And I think to be the same. These are really good. The problem is with these, it's heavily dialogue. You could be watching a cutscene for about 15-20 minutes.
That's my fun.
And then you've got like all the mini games in between it. It's a massive game.
That's the font I use. Pretty much, isn't it?
Oh yeah, isn't it?
It definitely is. Well, the very variation of it, but it's very similar. That kind of brush strokes. But yeah, I can't stop looking at it now. That's fun. But yeah, I think I don't know if have I played one of them for PlayStation 2 years ago.
Yeah, you might have done because they were quite big on those. It's kind of this is kind of like this is a more advanced version of Shamu on the Dreamcast, but bigger game to it.
Now, if they brought, because they kind of mess around in this series, don't they? Have a bit of fun with it, like doing mini games, like rhythm actions. Now, if they brought a 2D platformer, Yakuza around, I might be kind of like, oh, they could do that.
But what they have done in the newer games, because they used to be called Yakuza, but I can't call it anymore. It's Like a Dragon is the new name now.
Oh, right, yeah.
You know, but basically, in each game they come out, they have different styles. The one of them is the previous one, one of the newest ones, is done turn-based, like an RPG. And the others are done like a beat-em-up. So they have taken on other genres.
Yeah.
But the same game, if that makes sense.
It looks fun. Like you said before, it's not that serious. Most serious.
It's heavy on story, though. Really heavy on story, which is good, but, you know.
Right, we're getting through it. Although we have hit the 9 o'clock now. Oh. Right, this is... Oh, this is like going through a few, isn't it? Damn it.
Oh, it zoomed through loads of different games on this bit.
But I'll just mention that it said it did... oh, God, it didn't. It's not good. It's good.
The first one was Shinobi.
Was it the first one? Yeah.
You sure? Yes, 100%.
You sure?
Yes, 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100% Wait for it when he's jumping off the wall. Because I played that bit in the demo.
Yeah, I'm definitely playing this demo. Come on. Hurry up.
Well, it feels like forever when you can't hear it.
Oh,
Innit?
there. Oh, that's not.
Oh no, not that. Oh, you mean that bit there?
Was that Apex? What was that Apex before?
The first one might be Apex, but this bit's
yeah,
Shinobi.
That's Shinobi, yeah. Which
Oh, it's so good.
Definitely getting.
I don't know what that is. RPG thing.
Oh, I kind of like the look of this one.
The NBA mascot
Bounce.
one, like NBA Jam style with mascot.
Because you can get. Do you know what? Because I used to love this old arcade hockey game that used to be on like PlayStation years ago. I can't remember what it's called. It was like a little fun one with their little chubby. Like,
chibi.
Chibi ones, their style, and I like that. It was fun, like very arcadey, and not like doesn't take itself seriously.
That's like everybody's golf was like that.
Yeah, and that was quite fun as well. But this looks, I don't know if it shows you this, but I watched another trailer for it, and there's a bit where you can like have the ball could electrocute it or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So I like the look of it. Goodnight Universe is a game where you are a baby and you've got like I think you've got like some kind of psychokinetic, telekinetic.
It kind of reminded me of The Incredibles with the baby.
It feels like quite serious, but then someone's trying to get you. I don't know. It's come out next year anyway. Oh, sorry, November this year. I don't know much about it really. But yeah, it's like moving stuff around. Bit of story based.
It's a good like indie game type thing.
It is.
Yeah.
This looks fun. This looks like it could
be
quite fun.
Well, because we haven't got any NBA Jam games, so it's a bit like an NBA Jam game.
I've never played NBA Jam. Still haven't played that.
Oh, it's I bet they're the best ones.
Hello Kitty. I think it's already out. Is it like an add-on for it? I guess Sweet Flower Wonderland.
I don't know actually. I thought it was a new one.
Looks nice. Looks very nice, doesn't it?
Got no turtles in it though. Where's the turtles?
I don't know anything about Romance and Saga. I know the turtles. I think, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When you said that, you brought me back down to life. The world. Oh, Shinobi Art Adventure. You've already showed it off. They're going through them again.
Oh, they do. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, incredible. Oh.
Yeah, an ninja indeed. Borderlands
4. What do you feel about getting that? Like,
I haven't had Borderlands since the first one, I think. And
number 2 was the pinnacle. Number 2 was incredible. Like they got all the characters.
Like if I could like play it with people, I think it'd be good.
Yeah, it's a 4-player, I think.
Yeah, so that's the thing. It's like if I've got my own, I'm like, well, I don't know, but if it could be good one to jump in, and because it kind of ends as well, so it's not you playing forever. I don't want to.
Oh no, yeah, you literally co-op the entire single player because I did that with number 2.
I like that. I mean, it could be time to go into it, but it feels like I don't know. It feels like they're just gonna keep making them now. To keep making these games. I mean, this one's supposed to be a little more serious, I guess. Or it's weird after that film. They really need to make something good, don't they? That gets people back on it.
But number 2 was so well done. Number 3 was a mixed bag because they tried to add in these people that were big on social media in the future.
Yeah,
and it was come across a bit cringy and stuff. Yeah. But I didn't play that one.
It's crazy when you see these dates now because they're not that far off.
Yeah, I know. Like October.
Month after next. It's not even that. It's like 2 months away.
I know. That's what I mean, isn't it?
2 months away.
We're in August now.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. Again, I've got this thing with the Switch 2 now where I'm like, if it's not a card, I have to think very like long and hard if like I want to get a game where to download it because of
and this is £60 by the way because it's on the eShop pre-order.
Is it? And I don't know if it's gonna be on card. Is it? It's probably gonna be.
I don't think it is.
Key card or something maybe. And
it's
quite big, won't it? Really? Because it's going to be massive, isn't it? The space.
It's a big game. Oh, it could be huge.
But I bought an SD card, you see. So
I haven't yet. Still,
it's a big purchase, isn't it? It's a big purchase.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's more of that and partner showcase. Also, what next? We are now. Let's got rid of a few of them. Actually, we got 2 left.
Oh right.
2 more announcements, which is good.
Oh yeah, of course. Is this one?
It's got the worst name.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
And I was thinking, is it just me? But like, why isn't it like why? Well, spoil it. It's called The Adventures of Elliot: The Millennium Tales. I mean, The Adventures of Elliot is bad enough. Like that's the worst. But even add them more, I don't get it. The thing is, though, I think this looks gorgeous. I thought it was Octopath Traveler. Like a new version.
Yes, so did I.
Because it's very much in that style.
They use that same style on it in a couple of the games now.
Beautiful. I love that style. I love the look of Octopath Traveler. I never got it. I did. Someone said it in the stream. Minecraft toys are plastic. And I love the look of the first one, and the second one came out, but people did tell me at the time it was very grindy, and I did download the demo when it first came out, actually.
Yeah, because it was like a prologue, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It's
It
part
was
of the game.
turn-based. It was turn-based, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
But this is like Secret of Mana. It's action RPG,
yes.
and that's
So
what made me go, "Oh,
exactly.
yeah."
And
Oh,
apparently they've been doing
I'm
this
up
for
for it.
years, but I didn't know. And this is the first RPG for me that I've been I looked at and excited for. Although I will say I don't like the manga art that comes in when you see the people talking.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just
No, fair
different. It
enough.
reminded me of like in Rage Bound. I know it was a Rage Bound. I was Absalom. I was playing the demo, and the art just kind of just looked a bit different. I was like, oh, and they kind of did the same thing in this.
Because you've already
Where
got two styles going on already. You've got the pixel, and then you've got the 3D
exactly, and it
kind
was,
of look
but I
one.
can live with that. I
Bit
think
too
that's a
much.
nice juxtaposition.
Yeah.
That's interesting. But then the other one was like, but again, I think that it's in work in progress. This because at the end of this showcase, they said we want your feedback on the demo.
Yeah,
Like
which
that, so
I'll grab the demo. I haven't played it yet. I
I
want to
might
play it
grab
this
it. I
weekend.
want to see if it's what I think it is, and if it is, I'm very inclined to pick this one up.
Yes.
Even though it's next year, this one isn't it? But like, have a little look at it. So yeah, it is. It's more. Oh, God, it looks gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah. And if it is like a Secret of Mana sort of game, then I'll
Yeah.
be well up for that.
And then if it sells well, they might do more of these as well. This will be a series like Octopath
Well, that was the
Traveler.
same with Bravely Default, because the name Bravely Default was actually a trial name till
Yeah,
they got a decent name,
yeah.
and then they left it at that.
That reminds me of. I mean, you know this as well. This reminds me of Secret of Evermore. You know,
Yes.
imagine if
Yeah.
you're remaking Secret of Evermore. That's what it'd look like.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the heyday for me. Like, well, that's the stuff I like. Wow, it does look nice. I think it's because like I'm more accepting because I know it's not turn based.
Action RPG. Yeah. Not
So if it was
turn-based.
turn based, I'd be like terrible. Going,
Yeah.
oh yeah, well it looks great, but you know what I mean. But when I was watching it, I was thinking, wait a minute, did you just hit that thing with a sword? And it wasn't on the screen, and there's no grid, and there's no little
Yeah.
paper. Oh, yeah, that when it comes
Elliot
up,
the Adventurer. Oh,
this
Oh,
comes up,
yeah. That's
and
actually like. Wait, oh, what's the other one? Like it's not Bravely Default. Oh, come on. There's another one that's this style. Octopath Traveler.
yeah, Octopath Traveler is
That's
the
it.
same thing. Yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
it feels like in a way they've kind of they're using the same formula, and I'm not saying they're lazy or anything like that. Obviously not, but like just making it like non-turn based. Do you know what I mean? It feels a lot like that.
Yeah.
It's very similar because like for me, who has not played Octopath Traveler properly, I would if you said this was an Octopath Traveler game, I would be like, oh yeah, it is, but it's not. But I not that I don't like manga. It's just that I don't think it gels well from my eyes. I might be completely wrong for other people. You know.
Yeah, but I'm definitely up for that. I've got the
Yeah.
demo. I'm really going to play it this weekend, and hopefully, maybe in the next podcast, we can mention
We
what
can talk
demo
about,
we
yeah, and I'll
tried
play a
out.
demo. I'll have a go with it. Definitely.
Mm.
Oh, look at that. It just looks nice.
It'd be good Friday stream one. That one would
Yeah,
be
it could
like
be actually.
right out.
Yeah. I would never, ever like do a whole RPG
No, it's
dome
going to be a
stream.
big game, innit?
I
But
couldn't do that.
the demo, at
Especially
least.
nowadays, because like the games are like, what, 60 plus hours?
Yeah, that's if you just do the story or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Look,
not
he's
all
shooting
side
things and numbers are going above the head. Look, and he's loading the sword up like in Secret of Mana. And then
Yeah,
Secret of More. That's what he's
it's
doing.
it's so easy, isn't it?
So what's going on?
And you got a little fairy character, not
Oh.
called Navi though, but it's a fairy character.
Chrono Trigger
There's
doesn't
been a
like this,
bomb,
is it?
look.
Chrono Trigger's
There's been
turn-based, isn't it?
It does turn based, yeah. You might like that one.
Level up. Oh. But I've heard
Yeah,
really a lot of good things about the story of Chrono Trigger. I think it's fantastic. But yeah, maybe I'll get over myself. And I mean, this looks gorgeous. I mean, it's stuff that's not tracks. We're looking at this because you're just like, oh yeah, I'm up for this one. I mean, the story's going around with a fairy called Faye. Although I was a little bit like, all right, yeah, okay, you're a fairy. Hey, I'm a fairy, and I'm called Faye. All right, chill.
I know. I mean,
All right,
yeah,
mate.
I'm a fairy.
Imagine
Okay?
walking up to someone on the street. All right, mate, my name's Steve.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm a
all right.
human.
I'm a human. I wear shoes. I was like, all right, mate, what are you doing? Or it also, it's a bit like, oh, another fairy that goes around with you. It's like, oh, I haven't seen that before in the game. But even escaping the blocks is like, oh, the classic RPG. You know what I mean? But it's also because we haven't had that. Well, I might be wrong with this. What other action RPGs have come out from big companies that isn't Nintendo? Can you think of any?
Oh,
Loads of
other
indies.
than I don't know. I think Bandai done something. Bandai Namco, but I can't name them. But they're not very.
Yeah, all I think of is like turn-based stuff. Like that. Might be completely wrong. People in the chat will jump out with names. Yeah, but this comes out. Oh, look at that. That looks like
the
it's
boss looks so
Secret
cool.
of More
The
boss.
bosses. Yeah.
And Mana, yeah, Elliot. But why the name? Why the name? And all I can think of is E.T. Elliot. That's all I can think of.
The Adventure of Elliot phoning home.
The fact that they could have just called it The Adventures of Elliot, and they'd be like, "Oh, it's bad," but then he went, "Let's add more."
Well, they could just call it like, I don't know,
the Millennium Tales.
The Millennium Tales. There you go. Done.
That's it. Just do that. But like, I don't know, whatever.
If in Japan, you have a completely different name. That's really cool.
Oh, something cool, yeah. Subway.
That's
sandwich.
like the westernized version.
Yeah, Frosties or something. The Adventures of Frosties,
or the Joker. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. Where would you get these names from?
Mr. Kellogg, his name
you
is.
think you're done?
I'd wait. There's more.
Available 2026. Yeah. So they've got a demo of that on the store right now, guys. You've got to switch to. So yeah. That you can imagine that's going to come in the most amazing collector's edition.
Oh, it's going to be, isn't it?
Because I think didn't the Octopath Traveler come in like really nice collector's editions, like big books?
Yeah, it comes with like a book,
like a 3D
like a book
thing. Yeah, a proper book. So you look at this and go, oh, okay, one more thing, and then this is actually Octopath Traveler.
Yeah, Octopath Traveler 0.
Oh, and these are, it looks very similar. There's a definitely distinctive style between the two. Definitely is.
Yeah.
But in these games, you play like what? I think it's like eight characters. Makes sense.
Yeah, I played. So I actually have played through the. I played through the demo before the main game.
Yeah, me too.
Because you did as well. Yeah, you got different characters with different abilities. You had a dancer, a thief.
Oh, I didn't do that far. I'll tell you what I did.
Oh.
I got into the first fight and got beat, and I couldn't do it. I didn't know what. I'm really bad at certain things. I was like trying to fight a frogman.
Was it a shark?
I don't know. Oh, no. I went outside of town. I don't know what character I picked. There was a frogman or a baron, a frog baron or something. I might be remembering it wrong. It's a frog baron. Is it? There you go. A frog baron. I was fighting, and he was and he beat me, and I was like, "Oh, what do I do here?" And then he took me all the way back. I was like, and I couldn't beat him because I didn't have enough. Excel documents or something. I don't know. Something was happening.
He didn't. Yeah, didn't have paperwork for him.
Making houses then? Do you make houses in this game?
I never got that far. It looks a little bit different, but I know that he plays 8 characters. I did 5 of the characters.
Yeah.
But the one was quite funny. You play, one of them was a dancer, and she doesn't fight. She gets other people to fight for her.
Oh wow!
Which is quite fun.
So that's out. I mean, I'll be honest. If you're a fan of that game, that series, which I am from afar, like just around winter time, beautiful. Yeah, just like you imagine the music and all the so cozy RPG.
Yeah,
if you're good at like those kind of RPGs, not like me.
Well, it depends if you can put down Chill by the Fire though. No, Chilling by the Fire, whatever it was.
Chilling by the Fire. Chilling by the Fire. It's like Alan Partridge. What is this? Alan's. What was it? Alan's bath time? What's that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what does he say? Alan.
Oh no! I should know this.
Bath time with Alan. Oh, get that soap. Trying to make it all nice. It's like, oh, I'm all dirty. Clear me off. Alan's bath time. It reminds me of Chilling by the Fire. We could have called it something else. But yeah, that's it, isn't it?
Yes.
I think that's it. So overall, what did you think?
There was a couple of games that actually stood out. I was like, oh, actually interested in that. Like the mouse one.
Yeah.
The action RPG one, Elliot. And E.T.
Hyrule
Warriors, which I knew about already, but it was nice to see a bit more about it.
How about this? I go through them really quickly, and you go yay or nay. So, Monster Hunter Stories 3, yay or nay? Nay. Yeah. Once Upon a Katamari, yay or nay?
Yay. I say yay.
You saying yay? Oh, you're gonna buy that? You better buy that. You're gonna. I'm saying if you're gonna buy it.
Get it one.
You get what? You're gonna get it.
Have I got to get it?
You gotta buy it.
I'll say no then. No, I ain't getting it now.
Just Dance 2026 edition.
No. Yeah, you two are, though, aren't you?
No. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
No.
Plants vs. Zombies.
Yes.
Yes, we're both for yes on that one.
There's 2 on that.
EA Sports FC 26.
No.
Pac-Man World Repack 2.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying yes on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Isn't it
terrible that we'll go for Pac-Man and not that?
I know, isn't it? I probably won't, to be honest, because it's too big of a game.
But... Persona 3.
No.
Hyrule Warriors.
Yes.
We're on the same path here, really,
Yeah.
aren't we? EA Sports Madden, basically.
No.
Madden. No. Chilling by the fire.
Do you know? I don't know.
I think if it was on sale, say yeah.
On sale, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if that counts. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, count it.
Yeah. Apex Legends.
Nah.
We won't even download it for free. Hella.
Oh, that's a mouse.
Yeah.
Wait, it was a mouse one, wasn't it? Yes. Yeah.
Oh, this one you like? Star Wars Outlaws? No.
Next.
Okay. Chronos, The New Dawn.
Yeah.
I'm in
I
between
do.
about that one. That's 6 for you, 5 for me. I'm in between with that one. Yakuza.
Probably no. Too big of a game.
Yeah. Goodnight Universe. What you saw the 2 seconds of it.
Nah.
No. NBA Bounce.
No, I probably.
See,
it looks enough. If
that's
it was
where
cheap,
I want that. So it depends if it's cheap though. If that was like 50 quid, I'm like no.
Oh
like,
yeah.
If it was like a mid-range game, it was like 20. I'm like yeah, okay.
Possibly, yeah.
So you're saying yeah now?
No. I'm saying yeah to no.
I can't remember how many we got, but I think we're equal because we both had one, so like 6 and 6.
I'm at 6.
Yeah, also 6 and 6 then. Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
No.
Flower One. You need the first game. Romancing Saga Revenge of the Seven.
No.
That's out today, by the way. Shinobi. Oh god, yeah.
Yes.
7.
Big yes on that one.
Borderlands 4. Oh, I don't know. I kind of do want it, but I don't know what.
But I don't know if I want it on. Well, Switch though, you use the mouse control, so it won't be like you won't be able to use any of that stuff.
That's a bit expensive game, isn't it?
60 quid, I bet it is.
To take up your. It's like you buy a game, but it steals your space. That's what it does.
Yeah, I feel like I would rather that out on PC.
Oof, look at you with your PC. I'm gonna say no. So
yeah, I'll say no to that one then. To be fair,
Adventures of Elliot.
Yes,
8.
Other than the name.
Octopath Traveler 0.
No.
That's great. That we've both got 8.
Oh, okay, yeah.
25. But
well, still,
it wasn't. Yeah, but that's mad because you've got to get to like loads of people, haven't you? You know, you're not gonna like every game. There's all different demographics, all different ages, and where you are in the world and all that. What you like, and 8 games, I think is pretty good. So, but for the most part, like I was kind of disappointed it wasn't a normal direct, but like a general one. That was like, and then everything. But I think the second time I watched the direct, and now the third time, I found a lot of stuff in there that I kind of, I'm kind of excited about.
It made you really think about it because first, it's one of them. You first see it, it's like judging book by its cover sort of situation. You see, it go, oh no, and then you see, it go, actually,
yeah,
I might change my mind about that one.
Yeah, there's quite a few. Should we get on to a couple of questions from the community then?
Oh yes,
right. Yeah. So guys, these are questions that you've submitted in our streams. I can't believe we went over 9. I'm blaming all you guys.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
This is that person.
Yeah,
whoever it is. That person right there.
Gamer Sam asked, what features would your amiibo have? You guys, you can say as well.
Oh,
if you're an amiibo. Well, amiibo.
That's the same, isn't it?
You're an amiibo. I think mine have a hat. I don't have a hat.
An accessory, yeah, a bandana.
Yours does have a headband?
Yeah, headband, bandana, there you go.
Bandana?
Whatever character, no matter what it is,
yeah.
You could be like, you could have like...
It's so hard to know what they are without like, with just got a normal bald one. Like, that would be me with just naked. You don't want a naked me anyway, but you need some accessories.
Some red headphones on yours.
Red headphones. Oh, they've got these ones today.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. I'll try them out. It sounded weird today.
A jibble sandwich. Yeah, you get a sandwich you can eat and it makes you powerful.
A jibble sandwich?
That's that one.
A jibble sandwich? Oh, that'll be good actually. Just you, your headband, long hair, jibble sandwich.
Yeah.
What else would you have? Steve with a crusty headphones, thanks.
would the character be running around with a sausage as well for yours as well?
Because apparently I love sausages.
Yeah, and it's your favourite.
Apparently sausage is my favourite meat. Yeah, more kind of sausage roll. I mean, I think we've answered that. Okay, that was from Gamer Sam. Thanks, Gamer Sam, for your lovely... I mean, they didn't have cheeseburgers or beef shit. I don't know what he says.
Thank God for that, yeah.
Thank God for that. This one's from Zero Zelda Zero. Asks, what video game character would you choose to be as for a day and why?
I guess, well, you got the boring choice of saying like, oh yeah, I want to be Link or something like that. But then you think,
imagine Link walking down your Tesco though. Do you know what I mean? It's like you see cosplay people like that. It's
what's the point?
What are they going to do?
Just a character, not in their world.
Yeah, you've got to. That's why I took it.
Oh yeah. Oh god, that's tough. What would be a useful one? I don't know.
I don't know. What would be useful? Like, if you go Mario, what can you do? Go on pipes. He can't even do that now, really. He does that in Mario. He's always in a fantastical world. So, what's useful in
Yeah.
our world? Spider-Man. Can you say those because they're like Marvel characters? It's a bit of a cop
Want
out,
me
isn't
to
it?
be Mega Man? Well, but then I would only have one hand, and how would I pick up an knife and fork? Because I would have a blaster, and
Yeah.
you might
I
shoot someone by
mean,
mistake.
if you're a normal Mega Man and then you've got to go and kill other people so you can get their powers, and like who would you? There's no one like that in the world. So you just walk. You go into a shop and then you'd be able to open a till or something. That'd be a new power,
Yeah,
which you can
money
already
power.
do.
You can blast that money,
You
right?
can already do that. It's a tough question, isn't it? You can't answer it. We've got no imagination, have we?
Only been an evil rat from that game.
On top of that, rabbit
A giant rabbit, yeah.
feeding it mouldy cheese. Even though he's not eating loads of the good cheese, he's giving that rabbit all the bad ones.
Well, the evil cheese.
Rabbits eat
It's evil cheese.
The rabbits eat cheese.
They eat anything.
Yeah, they do.
Lettuce.
Lettuce.
Evil lettuce.
Mice. Next question. Teresa says, "What things don't you like about Switch 2?" It's a good question, this, isn't it? Because
do you know what?
we're very positive on it.
My thing with me, I wish I like the slim profile.
He's got a list.
Oh, no, I got a list. He's got one thing straight away that I do. Something you haven't even tried out yet, so you can't be opinion on it. The mouse. It's where like I like this thin profile, but I wish the controllers had like molded backs to the actual Joy-Cons, because when you put it into mouse mode, it's a little bit weird to use because it's flat, because it's like quite thin, and it ain't got no body to it. It when you try it out, you'll know what I mean. Like your fingers will be a bit weird with it.
But you've mentioned this before.
Yeah, and just enough to have a bit more of a grip to it at sides. But I understand why it's like that.
Yeah.
That to be honest, for me is the only thing really that I can think of straight away.
The only thing I can think of straight away is that I wish it wasn't so awesome. It's so good. No, the only thing I can say about it really is that I wish there was. It's not even about the platform itself. I think they've iterated on the first one really well.
Oh yeah,
bigger screen and everything. It's just the roadmap I don't like. Like there's no roadmap of like where it's going.
Where you see where it's going.
And it's not about the Switch 2. That was a bit of a cop out because I'm not talking about the system, because I like the system. I mean, I haven't used it outside enough to know what if the battery's bad. So and also I play a lot of 2D games on it so far. So like the battery's been fine for me when I've been playing around.
We'll talk about taking it outside. I wish they would use a screen you could actually use in sunlight.
Oh really?
It's like all handhelds. You just can't see the screen unless you go into the shade outside. You can't see it.
If only you could get like a little shade for it, like that's like 3D printed or something.
Actually, there is one of them. Yeah, I know someone who does 3D printing.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know someone? I mean, I've got a. I mean, have you seen
those for free as well?
Have you seen those 3D printed mouse things you put on your knee? You can use the you can use the mouse on your knee, but you can get a little platform for it, a little table.
I've never seen that.
It's a mouse mat that you can 3D print apparently that you can put on your knee.
When you take it out into Starbucks or in a coffee shop and you're like.
But it's better than using your jeans or something in it, you know. Nice little,
you could use a table.
You could do that, you know.
I'd say that, to be honest. You can get 3D printed molds for the mice to make it feel a bit easier.
Yeah, you can do all
that
that stuff.
I tell you, I think it's wrong as well. Need more cases.
Oh God, yeah.
Where's all the cases?
Yeah, I mean, where's this one? I feel still know what you've got here, but with a little Mario sticker on it.
Yeah,
and it's all right, but it's just like I want one with like Mario. I want a kind of retro Mario. And I've seen loads of Switch 1 cases now, by the way. You go out and there's like loads on sale. And like, they're all great. Yeah. Super cheap. And like retro ones, there's Pac-Man ones and all this. I'm like, and then, we've got just what I can't believe.
I've got about 6 cases for the Switch 1. Sitting in the drawer.
I've got quite a few. It feels like now they should be releasing them. Like, I haven't checked in a while, but I think it's the same. Right, next question. Gaz Halley asks, heard this question the other day. When you get on a double-decker bus, are you sitting on the top or the bottom? I haven't got a bus for years, by the way, so it's a hard one because I walk everywhere. But top for me.
Oh yeah. Whenever we get into town, we always go upstairs and try and get the front window one.
Yeah.
But then you go there and it's something like front sitting there, like
do you get the front top? Oh really? I get like behind the
Do you pretend
stairs.
you're driving the bus really
And
high
I was
up?
going to say, but I always hate that bit in the bus where you sit on the right and it's got a little window and you can look down and the driver's there because he looks up to see the mirror.
Oh yeah,
You don't look down and he looks up and you go, oh.
yeah. I didn't know. Yeah, I remember looking at once and I was looking at, oh, who's that down there? I didn't realise the driver.
You could fool them with a mobile phone. You could put a video of the bus. Like you could do this in speed. You know the way you got in speed with an empty, like with the bus, or everyone's like on there like that. With Dennis Hopper's like just being fooled.
No one up there.
You could fool the driver by put your phone there with the empty bus, and then you could do whatever you want. You could get naked. You just get naked. So what you
run up and down.
Yeah, run up and down naked.
But then all the other cars will see you running up and down, but the driver won't.
Yeah, I forgot about those people.
What's going on up there?
He's naked running up and down. There's loads of people upstairs we forgot about. I'm like, oh dear, yeah. The grand plan has failed.
Or you could scare him and have like the Tyrannosaurus Rex from Jurassic Park. Think he's being chased by a Tyrannosaurus Rex from the mirror.
Yeah, that'd be quite. Yeah, we could put some VR stuff in there as well. Or sorry, VR, the augmented reality stuff on there.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. They could, yeah. I think he'd be fooled. Anyway, last question.
Good.
From Rain Cloud. What was a game that you enjoyed when you were younger, but playing as an adult wasn't as good as you remember? There's so many, I think. But one came straight to my mind. But have you got one?
Oh, I think I go on first.
Say mine.
Yeah.
GoldenEye.
Oh, really?
I think it was great back in the day. But I think it's like, I always say this, there's a reason why we stop playing games and move on. And then going back to it years later, you're like, oh yeah, I realised why I was done with this. And also I've played other games in between that I kind of like moved on that genre. And it's like, I've still got a lot of nostalgia for it. And all the time I play with mates. But I was playing the single player, the one player version, and I got stuck and I was like,
saying that, I did.
Rubbish at it as well.
The factory one, we had to do about 4 different things. And then you're like, oh, I missed that one. Where am I going?
And one of the levels is like, it's the one where you're on the boat or something, and it was just all grey, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And I've got a lot of respect for it, but like for what it did back in the day. But nowadays, I'm like, oh no, I don't forget.
Well, yes, it was sport for choice on it, and you can change.
Exactly.
My one would be, which I discovered this when I was playing it with Elsock as like versus. We both were playing a game called Loaded. It's like a top-down shooter type of game. When I played the demo and had the game when I was younger, I loved it. Mainly because when you killed someone, literally their bodies would explode on the floor because it was like a top-down view. But when we both played it, and we both had, it's weird, we both had nostalgia for it because we loved playing it when we was younger. We both played it and we got about halfway through and we both went, I'm a bit bored. Are you bored? And we literally went, we actually got bored of it because you're just finding a key to the next section, but getting lost on the way trying to get to it, but nothing really changed.
How did you get to that? Like, because one of you must have thought that before the others, but I'm not going to say anything, and then you just had to kind of like sow the seed.
we were both talking for a little bit about something, then we both went a bit quiet, and then I think I was just saying, God, this level's a bit long, isn't it? And he went, yeah, it is a bit, isn't it? And then it kind of spiraled out of the way, because that was one of the games where I loved it, and I'm kind of like, I honestly can't be, we never bothered finishing it, I can't be bothered to finish it.
Yeah. It's one of those. Like, we're retro gamers, but doesn't mean you're gonna like every retro game, even the ones you played as back as a day. And I mean that gives a lot of kudos to like the games that we still play, like Mario World. I think they're still perfect games that hold up. Like that, they can still go back to. I mean, I suppose for me, it's always like a lot of 2D games still hold up, but like I think for 3D games, I find it a bit harder. Maybe Tomb Raider. Let's play that recently. That's a really good one. But like,
that was good.
It's probably more
even with the version I played, I did really enjoy it. Other than it was buggy.
There's probably more examples of games that you played as a kid that you don't like now. Like when it went after that, when it becomes like 3D, because you've played a lot of games that have kind of evolved those mechanics. Let's say, you know what I mean, and got it right. That's what I'm finding when I'm playing these for the first time, and I can't navigate these 3D spaces because I'm so used to playing. Again, like
the quality of life. There's still things you take for granted now that didn't have back then.
Yeah,
it was like quite experimental.
Yeah, that's just crazy. So I think we've actually come to the end of it. I mean, we're only 35 minutes over. That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's bad with the intro and
So I'd like to end this with like, what you got on the shelf? What's going on with you? Like, I know you're streaming. Obviously, Sunday. You streaming this Sunday now?
Sunday, yeah. We're back to. We think we're end game of Sands of Time. we
Lovely.
think. We're going to try and go on to the Two Thrones
Oh, we
one
actually go
after that.
straight, go through the series. Wow. Okay.
Well, I did ask Danielle,
Yeah.
and she was like, she's up for it because
Just
it's
enjoying it.
again, we're trying to choose games that we did play a little bit of, but we never ever got very far or ever
Yeah.
went back to it.
Yeah.
And because we're both playing it together, we take turns.
And
We
it's a
can-
perfect formula. The first one, you probably got the same experience in the second one. So yeah, rather
Yeah.
than pick something that won't work. And when you next got a video out, a video gone today? Friday,
Yeah, because I've got it's the Fantasy Forest Festival.
Nice.
And it's one I went to about 2 weeks ago now.
Nice.
Yeah, the first part of that's gone up. That'll be on there now. Of basically going around the festival and just seeing stuff to buy and the people there.
Got
really
a link
fun.
to Plunger's channel down below in the description. But yeah, definitely check that out, and that'll be a good one to watch over the weekend. And you got another video coming out next week as well, in the next part of it.
Next part of next week, and after that would be the Nottingham Gaming Fair one, which could be an interesting one because I caught some talks with the guy who created Worms. He had a whole talk with him, so I'm going to try and include it as a bonus because no one recorded it.
And you actually record the whole thing? Oh god, you should put that up as soon as possible. Really, that one. Everyone will be looking for it.
I'm tempted for that. That one, the guy who ported Mortal Kombat to Mega Drive.
Nice.
That's a really interesting story. And the other guy was worked at Argonaut Games, who worked on the Croc games on the Saturn one. He was really fun. So I got 3 little talks in there that some other little bits.
It's a lot, haven't you? You've got a lot going on. I've got I've put
bits?
2 videos out at the moment, and I'm saying this even though they've been out. It's for the Switch sale, which is summer sale, which ends on what's the date today? Is it first, isn't it?
It's first today, yeah.
Yeah, it ends on Sunday. So if you
I need to go back through there because I see someone who went, "Oh, I didn't know that one was on sale."
Honestly, mate, there's so many good games on sale right now, and I mean, what I've been doing, because I know we're physical collectors as well, I do kind of go out my way to find out where you can get a physical version of that game. If you're like me and you go, oh, well, I like this game, I'll buy it for a couple of quid. And then later on you go, oh, I like this game so much, I want to buy a physical copy.
Yeah.
So I'll do 2 versions of it because because I want to collect them all as well. So those 2 videos out, and I'm going to work on, I'm probably going to do that quite frequently actually, because sales are on every Thursday, aren't they? So I might just do one.
There's really good stuff on there for it.
I love this. I mean, it's obvious I love the Switch, even though we've kind of up and down with the Direct and all that this week. But yeah, and I'm back on Monday streaming, guys. Thank you so much for watching, everyone in the chat. We have been really chatty. You've probably seen us smiling throughout.
I can't help it. Yeah, I can look over at it.
Focusing on talking about this, but every time everyone says something funny or something, I'll just wanted to chat to. But you've been awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in to our first live. It was all right, wasn't it? It was all right.
We're right. Nervous enough. We got into
nervous. We got into it. You just start getting the conversations again, and you're kind of like, okay, it's done. Thanks, Julio. Yeah. We're gonna end this now, but we'll see you on the other side, guys. Let's see if this works. Bye.